What's up, everybody? It's the TGIF podcast, episode 15. I'm your host, Ryan. I'm here with sexy Greg the Pharaoh Wizard.
Hello, hello.
And the other man, the other co-host, Mr. Megastar Mark. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Ryan?
We're good. We're good. We are doing something a little different today. Going off script, flipping the script. I don't know. What do the kids say?
I'm pretty sure it's that.
Flipping the script? Yeah, they still say that.
They said it's pretty tubular. That's another very popular thing with the kids these days.
Tubular.
So, yep, you got it.
Last time on the show, we celebrated Halloween. It was a lot of fun. We got to do Steve 2, which was a real treat. Not a trick, real treat. So go back, listen to that show if you haven't. And there's two Halloween shows. Go listen to them both if you're still in the Halloween spirit. But right now it's Thanksgiving time. And because there's not a million Thanksgiving episodes, which is maybe something we should discuss. How there's so much left on the plate here. Like, why not dive into Thanksgiving every year? I don't understand.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, when you said it's the first time, you struggled to find 5 episodes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing to me. I just assumed like every single year, like the slam dunk episodes for every TGIF show, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, like very easy to do. Yeah. Very easy to do. I couldn't believe that we only had like 5, and even the 5 were, I mean, we'll probably talk about it in this episode. Not the greatest 5, you know. They struggled.
There were a couple stretches there.
Yeah, right. So, I'm kind of glad though, because like I said, there's a handful of decent ones, but like I guess it's a tough thing to kind of make fun of. Then again, you know, I don't know.
Is it because the Halloween episode and the Christmas episode are so close together that they just don't want to do a Thanksgiving episode too? It's just too many holidays. Is that what it is?
You think they would welcome the reprieve? It's like, oh, we don't even have to try on this one. Let's just bang out this, like,
right.
So-and-so's not thankful. Make them thankful.
Or here you go.
Shot to dinner.
Steve is having Thanksgiving in his house and his entire extended family comes over. There's an episode right there. And
right. Jaleel White plays them all.
Right. There you go. That's an episode. We just wrote it.
There you go.
So you'd figure it would be a very easy decision. But I mean, my God, I think we saw more like birthday episodes than we did Thanksgiving episodes.
Probably, yeah.
Doesn't Steve eventually play a female, like his cousin or something?
Yes, he does. Yep, he plays a lady at one point.
Are there any shows where a character would show up in drag as either a different character or like their cousin or anything?
Different
Can you even
times,
do that anymore?
Man, no, different times. You can never pull that off nowadays, which is probably for the best. I mean, I've rarely seen that work.
Yeah.
Even Eddie Murphy, let's be honest, was very stretched in some of those movies. Not all those characters that he did were unique bangers. Let's put it that way.
Right. We saw it in Hanging with Mr. Cooper. He went in drag. In Schools of Drag.
I mean, I promise you every one of these has somebody in drag.
Guaranteed.
Has to.
You're telling me Uncle Joey doesn't go in drag?
Oh, that had to have happened, right?
Come on.
That had to have happened at one point. So this time we're doing something a little different. I'm considering this to be the capper on season 1 of the TGIF podcast. We're going to recap. We're going to go over stuff. We're going to talk about our favorites, our likes, our dislikes, other stuff. It's going to be a free-flowing conversation, not like our usual kind of deal where we're hitting those episodes. We'll put a capper on season 1 and get ready for season 2, which will start with
season 2 is going to have some real good themes. So we are ready for rock with those.
Is that a theme?
Yes.
Yes.
We've got Christmas.
This is the season of Greg.
Xbox favorite TGIF episode.
Oh, every time he's in.
Got it in early.
15 for 15, Xbox. Got it in early. First of all, I thought we never really talked about how the show even came to be. So we should probably talk about that, right?
Right.
In the first episode, I listened back to it. We kind of just jump right in. We don't really even go into why we started doing this.
A good idea doesn't need explanation, baby.
We just started.
The message just no.
We were so excited. We just jumped right in. Many years ago. It's 6 years ago, I want to say now. It's a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
My friend and yours, Mike Kelly, got married.
What a fool.
He got married.
Wait.
He got married to my friend Kristen. And I went to his bachelor party and I met Greg. And around that time, I had just started my own podcast. And he had been podcasting for 10 years at that point? At that point, 10 years?
I mean, WCWTF had only been around for a year and a half, 2 years or so.
Right, but you did other stuff before that,
yeah,
right?
but our first podcast was 05?
Oh, so even more than that. Even more than that. Anyway.
Yeah. The geez, I don't even remember the Ultra Cool Stylings podcast. That was our original podcast. And then I had another very popular podcast on video games for about 3 years too.
And what was the name of that podcast?
That was Player 2 Press Start.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good name. It's hard.
It was a good name.
Yeah.
Hard to name a podcast. So we met at Mike's bachelor party, talked about podcasting. You guys were you're still doing the wrestling show. We're still doing a wrestling show. So we can.
You're still doing it, Greg. Right? Hold up. We have plans now. We're okay.
We have plans.
Plans.
Not that I want to bog down this one with more drama from our other one.
We are gonna cap
the
off
current status is here's the update I've got.
All right, let's get an update.
We recorded an episode about 6 months ago.
That's not a joke.
Apparently it's bad, both content wise, because we're now on year 7 of talking about WCW, and there's literally nothing left to talk about. Like, you can only talk about so many Kwee matches.
That's exactly who I was thinking of too. Like, we're not going to stretch an hour of Kwee.
Right. So apparently the content itself is not very good. Also, it is now wildly irrelevant. We're talking about coming out of this pandemic, baby.
Nope.
And the audio quality is pretty on his old apartment or his old house. Pre the mic he's using now, my internet was shit. So work had been done, I'm told.
Okay.
And it just wasn't very good. So we're gonna just straight up record a new episode, recap the last one, just like hit some high marks if there were any. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. And we're just going to truck along and make a new episode.
Okay.
So that's the current new plan.
Here's the thing.
Good plan.
We're almost done with that podcast. Like
we're so close. I just want to be over.
That's the thing. Like, I have a really hard problem because I've listened to gone back and listened to the episodes, and they are really, really good, and they're funny.
Very
Even,
funny.
like wrestling, they're good. But at the same time, when I listen to them, like, we need to end this. We need to like finalize it. We need to have like an actual beginning and end to it. And I feel weird like leaving it with like one pay-per-view left and then a recap show that we never going to get to. So I'm like, we have to get together. We have to finalize it just for our own sake and then move on.
Right. We have 70 episodes and we're going to stop 3 episodes before the final.
Right. And that's what bothers me.
Come on. At this right. And like, I want to complete it. I want to complete it as a whole, but at this point, I'm just going to record it myself at this point.
It's a one-man show.
Well, bug me in. Come on, I can do it.
All right, fine. Mark can come.
Seriously, thank you. Ryan, you're the third guy.
Yeah.
Ryan's the third
Ryan,
Who's the third man? Who's the third man, brother?
Now we're talking.
It's Xbox.
Yeah, I do remember that initial conversation because we were at breakfast in Boston.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh, you have a wrestling podcast? So does he. It's like, what? How does that like
how?
What stars aligned for this?
How is this possible?
There's more than one podcast. What? Slow down.
There should only be one wrestling podcast. I had just started too. I think it was one episode in. It's like, I'm a podcaster now. I have one episode.
Do you also talk about Scott Norton all the time? Because that'd be weird.
They kind of do.
Nah, not really. We're more of a
your format was different back then.
Yeah,
we've changed.
Yes, you're right. Yes, that's right.
Changed a lot. Yeah, it's been changed a lot. It might change again.
Yeah,
really.
I'm a tweaker. All right, so we met in Boston. We talked about podcasts. You eventually showed up as a guest on our podcast, and during that one, was it twice? I can't remember now. It was twice that you came on. One of the times we talked about just punting the entire wrestling genre and just doing TGIF. I don't know why. And then
I don't know why either. I have no idea how it came
remember.
Up,
yeah.
But I think you made like a joke. Oh, how stupid it would be if you did a TGIF podcast. I was like, well, not stupid.
That would be great. I would do that.
He's stupid, but still I want to do it. Right.
I also remember Greg in like his darkest moments on our podcast where he was just depressed. He's like, I just want to talk about TGIF shows. And I'm like, oh, that'd be fun too. And that's how that was the first time I heard of it, was like you casually mentioning it on air on the podcast. Yes, absolutely. Wow. But it was always like a joke. It was always like, we're going to do that. And we're going to do the Degrassi podcast. Remember, he had that idea too.
Our other podcast has a definitive end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like when WCW ends, we end.
It's over.
There's nothing left to talk about. So, you know, right, it's over. But I love Mark and I love podcasting in general. So it was just like, well, what are we going to do next? And like, we had two options for just us, which was go to TNA, because that was
TNA, goddammit,
successor to WCW, but
which is a great name.
Goddammit, right?
Yeah.
TNA, WCWTF turns into TNA, goddammit.
My cat is ringing a bell. I'm not joking about this right now. Like an actual, honest to God bell.
This is awesome. Leaving this in.
I'm just curious why I have a bell and how my cat can reach it. I have not seen this bell until right now.
What is this bell?
He's doing it again. Hold on. He's doing it again. Do it. No, now the other one's here. Okay. This is riveting. Oh,
that was riveting. I actually wanted to hear that bell.
See, this is how I bring things to the table. I bring cats ringing bells.
Mark comes into the story because I met you, Mark, I think, for the first time at Mike Kelly's wedding.
Yep.
I think.
Briefly, we met at Mike Kelly's wedding, right? Yeah. Very briefly.
Very briefly.
Yep. Right. But Greg mentioned to me, I think that you had done a podcast. So I was aware that, you know, you were doing the wrestling one. That's when I started listening, because Greg would show up on your show and then he would plug your show. And that's how I started listening to it.
Yep. And then I showed up on WCWTF one time doing SummerSlam 98, which was a goddamn true joy. I need a copy of that because that was so fun.
It's on. You can just download it.
Is it?
Available.
It's still on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I gotta
All
get
our
that.
episodes are up.
I gotta listen to that.
It should
again,
be anyway. Maybe they're not.
I think it's there. That
was really fun. It's my favorite wrestling pay-per-view of all time. So I
think that's why we picked it.
I didn't even have to watch it.
We wanted to record and Mark wasn't available. So we're like, I'm gonna call Ryan, see if he can come up. Ask him what he wants to talk about.
It was awesome. So much fun. So 2020. I said to myself, I'm really enjoying doing the podcast I'm doing, but I feel like there's more that I could be doing or other things. And I really enjoyed doing it. So what can I do? So I just like did that whole vision quest thing where I'm like, just put it out on Facebook and that'll give you a reason to start something else. So I just put on there, I want to do more podcasting in 2020, but this is before the pandemic happened. And Greg, I think you wrote back,
slapped you down.
Yeah. It actually opened the door to do it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you were like, I still want to do WCW, or I'm sorry, I still want to do TGIF. You wrote in there. And I was like, oh, well, shit. I totally forgot about that.
Never forgot.
Let me start thinking about that a little more seriously. And it took me a while, you know, I would think about it. I'm like, because I couldn't figure out a gimmick to like, what's the gimmick? Why are we watching this stuff?
Right. I think that's what stopped us from right away.
Yeah.
Like my original idea was first and last episodes of every season.
Right.
Interesting.
So it would be season one of first and last episode of season one of Perfect Strangers. And then the next episode we do first and last episode of season 2 and so on and so forth. And maybe we switched each week.
Right.
But I thought that was the only way to do it, because if you do that, like a lot of people do these things, TGIF is too big.
It's too big. Yeah.
Just a focused thing. We couldn't watch all the episodes. And quite frankly, if you made me watch more than one episode of Full House in succession, I would die.
Could you imagine when he gets to the twins being born, like having to watch more than one of that?
Two-parter of Full House.
Plus the episode where they get born, I think would finish Greg off.
Oh boy, that'll happen at some point.
You know, this is the first time I've heard of that. That was the original idea, was to go from like first episode to last. But even that, like, you're skipping over. As we've proven, we could be like 3 episodes apart and they look like they're completely from different seasons. Like so much has happened just in like the one episode that we missed. So like, I can't even imagine season 1, episode 1, last episode of season 1, how much different the show would have been, whatever show we're watching.
Right. So eventually we landed on this top 5 idea because people love their lists, maybe. They love these lists. So that was a way to kind of put things together and then put them in groups of like themes.
Yeah. Right.
That's when it really started to kick off.
And that makes the most sense to me because it allows us to compare how each show handled these things differently, which is a much more compelling conversation than, well, Balky wasn't a citizen and now he is.
We were like, it can't just be I don't want it to be a 4-person thing because it seems like too many voices, but I don't think it should be a 2-person thing. We need it to be a 3-person thing. So originally we were like, we'll have a rotating pool of guests and we'll just bring them on, like 5 regular people that we know and just switch them out, so not. And the other thing was like, we have a lot going on and you have a store. Mark has a lot going on. Ty has a lot going on. My guys, same thing. We got babies and kids and all dogs and all kinds of shit. So we needed it to be as little of a stressful thing as possible. So we were kind of kicking that around and like, let's see if we can do Mark for the first guest. And
because he was an easy get.
Right. And he would be great. So, and you said like, he's super into the idea. And then we did the show, and then immediately after the show, I'm like, well, it just has to be Mark all the time. It was so good.
That was the best news I got. It was you guys asking me to stick around for the rest of the podcast lifespan.
Right after you sunk that half-court shot.
That's right.
You're 20.
Then I get married. Then I get proposed to.
Oh man, inside jokes nobody knows about.
Oh, that's right. You weren't recording when I told you.
I wasn't recording during that part.
Here's the thing, though. I remember doing the first episode with you, and after it being really kind of bummed out, I'm like, oh well, like I was pitching you guys at the end. I'm like, I hope when you do a dinosaurs episode, you get a hold of me. Yeah. I hope that like I get back here because I really that first episode we all had a blast on.
Yeah,
and so like a couple days afterwards, you're like, you want to do this full time? You want to just be the third guy? So very happy to be able to join up because like we all have like memories of TGIF too, and we all like look back on these things, and it's always interesting the three of us like different opinions on the show and how we remember shows differently. So I think the chemistry between the three of us works very well, and having the same 3 people each and every time I think actually lends itself. I think it actually helps kind of solidify the podcast a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. It was very quickly after. I'm like, that was dumb. I should have just said right then and there, Mark should just be on all the time. But I didn't know what your schedule was and all that.
Yeah. No.
Also, quite frankly, like Mark is my friend.
Right.
And
I can't ask.
I have an imposing personality. So like I'm trepidatious to just instill my ideas like onto things, especially if it's a collaboration.
Right.
So it was important that you decided that Mark should be the third person and not me.
Yes. And I got a lot of feedback from everybody. I think I said this at the time. Like everyone was so bummed out by the end of the episode. I'm like, Mark, you'll be back at some point, right? And everyone's like, wait, no, he should be on every episode. So we fixed that problem.
That's right. Well, I'm happy to be here. And Ryan, I felt like I've gotten to know you, a lot better since we've done this podcast.
Yeah.
Greg, you mentioned like, I'm Greg's friend. I mean, I consider Ryan a friend at this point. I mean, we've suffered through these babies, and we've suffered through the Beach Boys and all this shit. So like, I feel like we at least, if we're not friends, we're combat veterans.
We're definitely bonded forever.
Foxhole.
It's very interesting.
It's actually a little funny because I've only met Ryan in person, 3 times? 4 times?
4 times. Yeah. I've talked
spent
about
a lot
this.
of time with you for someone who I've barely encountered in real life.
I think you and I have been together like twice.
I think it's for only twice.
Yeah, the wedding
for like
and a birthday. Yeah,
minutes.
Right. Yeah.
Just minutes.
Yeah.
I have talked about this with people. I gotten a few beers deep and been like, it's so weird. It's like 2 guys I barely fucking know. Talk to them for hours.
But I do feel like we know each other. Like I really do, Ryan.
At this point.
I'm not just saying that. Like I feel like I know a lot about you, and I know like obviously not just about the show, but like before and after the show goes on the air, we talk a lot. Like we'll shoot the shit. We'll talk about what's going on in our lives. We'll talk about like the next episode and ideas that we have. So it's not. It's not just what makes
we're not strangers. We're not enemies.
Right. Yeah, right. I don't give anybody the impression.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever embarked in such an endeavor with someone who, like, obviously we've been friendly for a long time, but like, I don't know where you live.
Right. I didn't know where Mark lived. I didn't know Mark lived
Yeah.
in the same town as me. I found that out in like episode 6.
Yeah, right.
Like, oh, I live in Troy. Like,
now.
Yeah.
I live in Troy. What the fuck? How did I not know this? I thought you were all up in Fort Ann or whatever.
Fort Ann.
Or wherever the zoning laws don't apply. There's another.
I can just dump toxic waste in my backyard.
There's another inside joke nobody knows about. Yeah. So that is the backstory of the show. I don't know if you guys have anything else to share, but I feel like we covered that. But I don't know if you have anything else.
I just love 80s and 90s television.
Yeah.
I mean, and somehow I don't think this is a time frame that gets talked about much.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because quite frankly, I would not qualify a lot of it as good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially the 90s, the shows people were talking about were like things that were on the precipice of The Sopranos, like NYPD Blue and like stuff like that. I feel like a lot of the comedies that aren't Seinfeld and Frasier
and Friends
get
Friends
and Friends.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets lost. Like those are the only 3 that anyone actually either talks about or thinks was any good.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's other like Home Improvement. I think people still like, but it's rare.
I think they like it, but I don't think anyone. No one's doing a Home Improvement podcast. I mean, maybe Tim Allen is.
It's not.
He really hopes so. He didn't even get cast in that new Buzz Lightyear movie, man. I mean, this is bread and butter. It's all he's got left.
Got bumped. That's not even on
insane as that movie.
It's so weird.
Who's clamoring for a Buzz Lightyear prequel? Like, isn't that story told?
It's also not, but
it's like a real life thing,
right?
Yeah. I wow. Also, they're going for like serious
Story,
shit, right?
Are we in alternate universes?
Right.
Like,
right.
Does Andy go? Does Andy even live on Earth?
Yeah.
Is that what we're questioning now?
Oh, it's all Marvel, cool. So they're all going to just cross universes anyway.
Just open a couple portals and we're good.
Right. I love how that's their reasoning too. By the way, they're like, "Oh no, the portal just opened. It's cool. Don't worry.
Portals.
There's Vader. That's fine. Keep going.
Here's Vader. Put him in everything.
Dumbasses.
He's in everything. You want him? Yeah. TGIF definitely hits all 3 of us in the feels. Yeah. I feel like.
Oh my god!
Even though the shows aren't critically acclaimed and the best ever, I definitely think we all have our own nostalgia for these shows.
One of the best episodes that not even the best episodes we did, but like remember when we watched the episodes that they were pilot episodes. They didn't make TGIF, and we had that. What was the show that actually had the commercials on it? Remember that? And I just love seeing those 80s and 90s commercials again. Like that to me, I was so excited about that.
Yes, just brought you right back to that time.
Right. A newscast about like Jeffrey Dahmer or something.
Yeah, right. The 90s were a bizarre time in that, like, I feel like there's no identifiers to the 90s. I guess grunge, and then later on, like you have like new metal, I guess. But you think like the 80s and you have a picture in your head. You think the 70s, 60s, and the 50s, you have a picture in your head. I don't know, like the 90s. What were the fashion trends of the 90s that weren't
Zubaz?
Flannel.
I have Zubaz. You shut your whore mouth. I wear that pretty much once a week.
I feel like those were remnants of the 80s though. Like that surfer, like, I mean, obviously I equate everything to the Turtles, but like to me that's like an 80s surfer thing.
So do you think the problem with the 90s not having its own identity is that the 80s just continued into the 90s and that's why it's kind of and then it's just switched?
Yes.
It's funny you mentioned that because if you look at the show In Living Color, which came out like I think it was like 1990. I think it was exactly 1990s. That has very much a bleed over of that 80s style. Those bright neon colors, like even the dancing and the music is pretty much still very 80s. Honestly, the grunge movement Greg just mentioned, I've talked about this before and with friends and such. The grunge movement was such a clear-cut delineation of stopping what was before and everything past this is completely new. And it was a very unique moment. Like, I know we're talking a little bit of music here, but I can't think of another time that happened where you just had like a very clear-cut note, hair metal, all that style, all the big hair, done.
Everything is gone.
New style, everything moving on forward.
Yeah. And maybe that's it. I like the 90s. I don't know if the 90s has so much of an identity, but I feel like the early 90s is holdover from the 80s.
Yes, agreed.
And the late 90s is like leading into the 2000s.
Yeah.
And neither of it like it's either dying or too early to recognize.
Too ahead of its time.
You know, right, because when we talked about that Sabrina episode that happened in the year 2000, it felt like this is the year 2000.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Sabrina in 1997 just, I don't know, it just felt like a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Easily. All right. So we're going to look back on the shows that we've done and TGIF as a whole from season 1. So I guess we'll start with, what is the most surprising thing that you think happened once we started the show, as far as like, oh, I was totally shocked by, I liked this, or I hated this so much, or whatever. What was the most shocking? Because I'm assuming we all weren't watching a lot of TGIF programs. Maybe catch one here or there, or, you know, they came on Hulu, or there used to be a channel like Discovery something that had Step by Step on it. I would watch it on there, but I wasn't consistently. I hadn't watched Family Matters in a long time. Hadn't watched, you know, Hanging with Mr. Cooper in forever. Some of this stuff. What's the most shocking or surprising thing since we started the show to you?
Mark, why don't you go first? Because this is going to be a little long-winded.
Okay. And it might be what I have.
Oh.
When we did this, when we started this, I had I don't want to say very positive. I'm just going to say a positive view of Full House.
Yes.
Okay. I looked back on it and I said like, oh, Uncle Jesse, Uncle Joey. Like there was like nostalgia there. Even when like the Fuller House episode came out on, or the show came out on Netflix, I watched that first episode. This is before we did the podcast, obviously, because I'm like, oh, that's kind of fun. Like I like revisiting, you know, childhood moments, and I thought it was kind of cheesy, but I'm like, that's you know, it's Netflix. They got to make it. I hate this show, like with everything that I have in me. I hate it. I hate almost all the characters. I hate the stories. I hate when they try something new. I hate when they stick to something old. I hate their guest stars. I hate this show. When I see it on the docket that we're doing, I hate my life. So like I was amazed at how quickly I gave it a shot. Like I remember like it was like 3 or 4 episodes in, and I think we even talked about this on the air that let's give it some time. Maybe later Full House. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. Maybe because we started with the Beach Boys, didn't we? I think that was the first Full House we did.
Yeah, I remember Greg hating it and you going, "You got to give it a chance." This is
I
just one outlier.
Right. I truly thought that, and the more that we watch it, the more, and we've gone, we've talked about it. Like, who is this for? This acting is, aside from like Bob Saget and Stamos, horrible. I was amazed at how much I have like a gut reaction every time I see it now. I don't want to watch them. So it's becoming like when we do the WCW podcast, there are certain wrestlers that in wrestling, it's called go away heat, where you don't, it's not like X-Pac. You don't hate it because like you're supposed to hate, like that's the bad guy. You hate it because you don't want to see it anymore.
Yeah. Get it off here. Get off my screen.
I get that with Full House. I don't enjoy them. The snippets that I do, I just feel like cheated because they don't give me more of it. So I'm still amazed to this day how much I hate that show. And just a real quick thing, another really surprise, it's almost the exact opposite. I'm surprised at how consistently above average to good every step-by-step episode is. That's one I kind of remember thinking was a little cheesy. And now when I'm watching, I'm like, oh man, I like all these characters. Like every single one is fleshed out. I like the healthy relationship that Frank and Carol have. Like it's a very healthy like relationship. Like
Real life.
Talk about their problem. So I guess it's just like the two, they almost reverse, because I always thought when I saw Step by Step, I'd be bored by it, but I'm not. I love that show. And I just hate Full House.
Yeah. I mean, you nailed it, Mark. I'm going to withhold a small amount of vitriol for Full House because it's just going to leak out as this conversation progresses. But almost exactly how you said it. If before we started this, Perfect Strangers obviously number one for me. And if you said, well, what do you think the second best show on TGIF is, I would probably say Full House. Maybe Family Matters, but I think like Full House and Family Matters, I would say are comparable. Now after 15, episodes of this show, probably 8 episodes of Full House we've watched. Somewhere in
not
there.
not every time.
This isn't just a show I'm not enjoying. It's a show I think is like, it is a poorly made show. Like, it is a bad television show. It is visually uninteresting. The scripts are boring. The acting is shit. The kids are awful. Like, the morals, I think, are bad.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
right.
as I know this is, I'm really zeroing in on one thing, but that an entire episode was about a age difference of 5 months between a man and a woman.
Right.
Like, that's just
some of the worst.
Stupid, and it's a bad thing to teach people. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
Like, unless that age difference is between 18 and 17, nobody on the planet cares.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like, just get over it. And maybe it's the 80s, which is somehow 40 years ago at this point. So like, maybe times are a little bit different. Like, the man's supposed to be older than the woman, but even then, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was say it's not even like the outdatedness of it, because there's a lot of like homophobia, like thinly veiled homophobia on it, where like dudes
almost
aren't
all
supposed
the shows too.
Yeah, they are. But like on that show, like, dudes aren't supposed to show emotions. Jesse's, and I like Jess. He's one of the outliers of somebody who I do like. I do like Stamos. But like, they're not supposed to show emotion. But even like the other ones were like, remember the one where DJ wanted to fit in at school because all the other girls were older? It was basically like, all the other girls are bitches. Like, don't even bother. Like, they're all just like faceless, mindless bitches who aren't people. And as long as you got your crew and you're fine, you're happy with yourself, that's good. And that's a good lesson. But like, disregarding other people in school is never a good idea. Like, that just makes you feel like, oh, I'm better than these people because I'm smarter or because of that. And I feel like that's a bad lesson to teach those kids.
Right. The lesson wasn't cliques are bad. The lesson was find your clique.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's okay to be separate. It's just weird. Like, no inclusion.
Some girls
not
just aren't meant for the hot girl table. It's okay.
Yeah, right. Very strange.
Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then to further mirror your opinion, Step by Step is absolutely the like most improved.
Yes.
For me.
Right. Yes.
Okay. I don't remember liking that show as a kid. Like, I remember watching it, but it was probably the one I would be most likely to skip. And I just wasn't. It was like, all right, well, I guess we'll talk about Step by Step 2. But now, I mean, it's probably the show I'm most looking forward to watching.
Yeah.
That isn't Perfect Strangers. There's some shows when they come up on the list, it's like, well, all right, we'll watch this. But Step by Step's like, oh, great, we get to watch a Step by Step episode.
Right.
And the thing is, like, I don't even particularly love the show Step by Step, but I really like all the characters in it.
Yes. Yep.
What they're doing rarely interests me, but the characters themselves are compelling, especially Frank, which I am shocked by.
Right.
So yeah, like those two things. And I guess the other thing I'm surprised at is how like mediocre a lot of these shows are. And maybe that's just how things are, like most shows can't be great or most shows aren't bad.
Right.
But like Sabrina is below average. Mr. Cooper, a show I loved, I've just found to be pretty okay. Family Matters is slightly above average, but it could be kind of hit or miss. It really depends on who the story's focusing on.
Very much so, hit or miss.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, I thought some of these were going to be a lot better, and I thought some of them were going to be a lot worse. But quite honestly, a lot of them are just pretty fucking average.
Right. I would say the thing that has surprised me the most is how much I like Clueless.
Yeah, right.
When we did
came out of nowhere.
We did failed TGIF shows, one of the episodes, and Greg, you said it's a good show, and it's not really that big of a failure because it still went on more than one season, just on a different network. But man, I really enjoy watching Clueless. Now, again, it's not the greatest. It's not Breaking Bad or whatever. It's Clueless. But
Cher discovers a meth lab. Is she fashion conscious enough to use it?
But it's never bad. It's a breeze. It never bothers me watching Clueless. I was like, oh, okay, there's always something in there that's fun. It's fun.
An easy 22 minutes.
Yeah. It's
amazing.
It's
also like really well acted. Like everybody in that show is very good actor or actress,
right.
you know. Yeah.
Right. Even New Dad was great.
I love New Dad. New Dad, low key, one of my favorite guys.
All right. So which on the same line, I think we all had our favorite characters coming in. You know, your Stamos, your Uncle Jesse's or whatever, and he's great. But who are the people that sort of are like, ooh, like for me, Al. I guess I already knew I liked Al.
Yeah.
I already knew
Al's
I liked
awesome.
Al, but reiterating, like, oh, Al is really good. Nobody talks about Al on Step by Step being good, but she's great. Who is that for you so far?
The number one for me is Frank.
Yeah.
Like a character that I could not appreciate as a kid.
Right.
But now as an adult approaching surpassing middle age, I guess. Like I really get Frank. And then the other like low-key secret character that I think is insane is Morgan on Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Very, very true.
Yes, my God.
She gets one line an episode, and every single time it's a fucking banger.
Yeah, she dropped an F-bomb and won it.
Right.
Bleep.
She's like the best designated hitter that you've ever seen.
Yes.
Just gets up there, knocks out of the park, does her victory lap, and leaves. It's just
oh, Morgan. Very surprising. I always thought Morgan was dumb. And then I rewatch it. I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, she's got some really good stuff in here. It's very quick, but it's good.
So to touch on what Greg said, you know, when I watched it as a kid, I was always like, you know, he's getting in the way of one of my favorite characters having fun. But as I've gotten older, I can relate to Carl Winslow quite a bit because like everything he does try to do for the betterment of his family. Like he's almost like a Clark Griswold, you know, and you know, everything he's doing, he's bumbling through it. He's acting like a goof, but at the same time, it's always because he wants his family to have a good time and he wants his family to be taken care of and provided for. I get that. Like I'm at that point in my life. So like, I understand like the well-meaning nature and like, you don't want this guy who comes over and like destroys your kitchen and destroys everything and hits on your dog. Like I get that. I understand it. So, and Carl, the actor, I'm blanking on his name and I feel bad, but like my God, he's so good.
Reginald Val Johnson.
Yeah.
It took me three tries to get that out, but I eventually
such a good actor. He works well.
So nice. You try it thrice.
He works great with Jaleel White and he works great with like all the family members. Like I truly believe when I watch Family Matters that's a family. We mentioned before that like, you know, the daughter shares traits with the father and the mother. And that's a cool thing to do. Like that actress has taken on the traits of those two characters and brought it into herself to kind of combine it. You know, Carl, like you just get the impression that he really loves Harriet and he just loves everybody in the family. So that's really good. And my other surprise one is JT.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like JT, when he was selling the trees, that's when I really got on board that train because like that's a character that I remember was always kind of like the obnoxious older brother who was picking on Dana. That's kind of what I remember looking back on it. But like just seeing how he develops and he is like kind of like get rich quick schemes, almost like a Cousin Larry type of thing. I like that. I think it's funny. And he's well acted. He's got like, I like the arc, what we just saw with the girlfriend, you know, that they broke up, but they were just amicable about it. Cause that's how life works. You don't just, you know, pull up a giant stunt and then never see each other again. It's just like, hey, didn't work. Sucks. Move on. So really, really big into JT. Like the character a lot.
Okay.
And let me add one more thing. And this was a bizarre flip-flop is that going into this, I always like as a kid, Balky is the main character, you know, like he's the fun one. He's the wacky one. He wears bright colors. Like he's kind of carefree. He's, you know, silly and all that stuff. But now as an adult, and I realize that I am just 100% Cousin Larry as a person. I am surprised by the flip-flop of attention and relatability in Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
I mean, because he's obnoxious, and I get that, but it's just like if I really had to be a character in real life, it's Cousin Larry.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, if you really had to be a character from TGIF in real life, who would it be?
Oh man, I almost want to say Carl. I'm gonna kind of went over all that. I do relate to him the most. Yeah, I mean, like I kind of talked about it earlier, but like just the whole like you want everything to be best for your family. You want those special like Christmas moments. Like right now, I can't tell you guys how much I've planned for Thanksgiving. This is my first Thanksgiving in this home, and I have spent so much time and effort into like how it's going to smell, like what type of dishes we're gonna like, because I want everybody to enjoy it, and I want this like big moment. So like and Carl does that. Like Carl, remember when he went to buy Harriet a gift and it didn't end up well, so he tries to go get another one and wants to make sure everything's perfect for her. I get it. Like, and I just, I think it would be Carl. What about you? What about you, Ryan?
I think I'm Brennan in the basement, mothball.
Get down there.
Put me in a closet somewhere, and I'll see you in the reunion special.
Poor Brendan.
Perfect Strangers being a massive standout, I think. It's a big topic on this show.
Yeah, the worst it's ever done for me. And again, I know y'all think I'm biased, but I'm not. The worst I ever did was I put it third once on our top 5,
and it
list.
hurt. It hurt you. So.
It did hurt. I think it was the pilot because I thought it was a weak pilot.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so good. It's transcendent. I genuinely think it's just like
and. I don't feel like we've even.
I
don't feel like we've even scratched the surface of it.
We have a lot more to
classics
go.
That
as soon as it comes back or Christmas rolls around, wink. We're giving it the dinosaurs treatment. I'm gonna pick 5 episodes. And we're gonna watch it.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
I'm so happy I was able to revisit Perfect Strangers because it'd been so long. I remember like when YouTube first launched, one of the first things I did was look up the Perfect Strangers theme song because it's such a banger. And you know, like being able to rewatch these episodes with you guys, it reminds me how much I love that. As a kid, I didn't understand most of it. You know, it was just like I was like kind of what you said, Greg, about like Cousin Bulky being funny and goofy, and that's what like attracted me about it. But like, man, when I watch him again, it's well written. It like the characters are fun. I like when they introduce new characters, even if just for like a one shot. Like Bulky's teacher, I thought was like even that was pretty good. Like it was. Just I'm so happy to be able to watch more of these. Like, and I'm excited for the next year where we will be able to hammer out a little bit more Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, that's coming back. I'm excited for those 5 too. That's been kicked around for about 6 months.
I've got like 3 that are just like stone cold killers,
bangers.
But I gotta find the other ones.
You did mention there, Mark, dinosaurs, which I think also was a standout, which we haven't gotten into enough yet, and we'll explore more. But I don't remember a thing about dinosaurs. I think Greg was in the same boat, and you are a massive dinosaurs fan.
I am, yes.
And that was a big surprise to me of how much fun that was, going back to how funny it was. I mean, it's really shocking to me. I like everybody always talks about the finale of dinosaurs. That's all they ever say. And then they say the baby, not the mama. That's it. That's the only things that I ever would hear about dinosaurs. But to actually go back and watch that was fun, really fun to be like, this was really freaking good.
Yep.
At times, maybe not all the time, but some of the episodes we watched, awesome. So funny. So
and they had like a regular staple there of like ancillary, like Richfield I love, and I'm one of my favorite like non-main characters out of any TV show I've ever seen ever. He's hysterical. But like even like Roy, his friend, is very funny.
Yes.
And like so even when they had like a core group of voice actors, not puppeteers, but like voice actors who they would have like do like the guy at the marriage office, like remember that episode we saw, or like some other random clerk or whatever. And it was always Jason Alexander and Michael McKean, both incredibly very talented, very funny actors. And I feel like that helped out a lot as well, that you didn't just have like Joe Schmo who you've never heard before. You had very talented people doing these minor characters while the rest of the family is played by the same people. I think that actually adds quite a bit. And obviously you can't do that for a live action show. You can't have like one guy. Oh, that'd be kind of funny. Like one guy play like 30 different parts because it'd be distracting. But in animation / I guess, whatever this is,
right.
Muppets, you can do that. You can get away with it. And I think that adds quite a bit to the show.
Big surprise. Definitely. Big surprise. And a bunch of people, a bunch of listeners have said the same. So
I really like that weed episode.
Yes, that was hilarious. The marriage counseling episode, though, with the game show and everything.
Also, what
was the card that he flipped over? Insane. It was like pudding or something like that.
Pudding snacks or something.
And then it was like the birth of our first child.
Some
I also like that one too. The moral of the weed story is like we can just live with it, and then they just end up burning it.
No, it's one of the.
They get high again in the end.
It's one of the funniest jump cuts I've ever seen. It's like, no, we just need to be responsible. Jump cut.
Everyone's
burns
high, even the mom,
right?
Even Jessica Walter. Okay. I really desperately wanted this to be a BuzzFeed quiz. It's not. So we talked a lot about TGIF housing. We're 3 homeowners.
Yep.
So you can nerd out on this stuff, Zillow this stuff, but which TGIF house would you want to live in the most? If you could pick one, only one.
Only one.
I mean, you could talk about your contenders if you want to.
Well, the Full House is iconic.
Yeah.
And also nice, especially 80s nice. Like that nice, like the big vaulted ceiling, which and like, that open floor plan and that pretty good kitchen, and it's a finished basement with a garage
and a finished attic.
A finished attic.
Yeah.
I mean, as like, resale value. And now it's famous. It's on that park. I mean, it's in everything.
Right.
That's like an all-time classic house. But the correct answer, by the way, is the fucking Perfect Strangers mansion from season.
Yes, you're right. Which had like, a turkey farm in the backyard.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, like that house is insane. It's gorgeous.
Chicago adjacent.
Yes.
Did we find out how they got it? Did they just there must be an episode. Right.
I think it's like a fixer upper. But I think they just
okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
The boys marry Marianne and what's her face, and they all
live together.
Every young married couple wants to do.
Couples living in the same house.
Something the millennials could fucking learn.
Yeah,
they
seriously,
keep whining about not being able to afford a house, but the trick is to get married and move in with your best friend's new wife.
It's not a bad plan.
Yes,
it is. My plan. No, that was my plan with you, Greg.
It's not a bad plan.
I was going to be your Cosmo Kramer. I was going to just without the racism.
Oh, in my brain, I'm a Kramer, but I know I'm not. I'm a George at best.
Definitely a George. Definitely a George.
I was talking today about, oh my God, this is almost embarrassing. I got so worked up. I really wanted a dog, a specific dog, and I basically got denied over some bullshit. So then I got it in my head that I was going to open a competing dog rescue across the street from this lady to put her out of business.
Oh, God. That's awesome.
That very is. No, you know what, though? That's a very Kramer idea right there. So.
That's hilarious.
Like, I'll show you how to rescue dogs. Deny me, Peaches.
How dare you?
Peaches. Deny me, Sprinkles. Wait, what was it? Sprinkles or Sparkles? What was the name of the fish?
Sparkles is the name of my goldfish.
There it is.
Peaches.
Peaches was the fucking cutest. I'm going to show you Peaches. Everyone, wait.
Show us Peaches.
It's gone. Peaches is the cutest fucking dog, and I can't have it.
Damn it.
Fucking lady. Fucking gatekeeping dogs. You know how hard it is to get a dog? Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God, it's impossible. It's
like,
so
I'm trying
difficult.
to do the responsible thing and try to adopt one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like filling out a fucking mortgage loan.
Yeah.
I just got two new puppies, and the amount of times, the amount of paperwork I had to fill out and fax and print and all this shit.
Right. It's
and
nuts.
then do it again because it's times 2.
Right. I got denied this dog because I don't like getting licked in the face by dogs.
Oh my God. Here's the thing. Like, you can just answer yes to everything. And
that was the problem.
Fine.
Like, I tried to do, there was a space on it that was like, what behavior don't you like in dogs?
Right. Yes.
And I'm it's going to be, I have to put something. because it sounds like I'm lying if I don't. So I was like, I don't love being licked in the face. And so the fact that I had a veterinarian, the fact that my dog eats better food than I do, the fact that takes Cash to the park 3 times a day. What dog on the entire fucking planet goes to the park 3 times a day? Not just a walk. Like puts him in the car, drives him to the park. And this lady's going to be like, no, you don't deserve peaches because you fucking don't like your face licked by a dog. Dogs lick their own butts.
They lick their own dicks too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know what Peach's cleaning habits are.
Right.
We don't know. We don't know that.
So I'm mad at this lady. Gene's Dog Haven. Going down, Gene.
Greg's Dog Haven across the street. Yeah, putting you out of business.
Half-price dogs.
Oh my God.
Sir, these are hamsters. These are small dogs.
They're dogs. And you can have anyone you want. There's no restrictions.
I'm not a vet.
Well, listen to you all fancy talk.
Oh God.
Yeah. Look at this asshole with his hamster talk.
Come here, boy. Come here. Come here.
He just runs on that wheel, you know? It's great.
He's athletic. Pretty sure he's a greyhound.
Where were we? TGIF house. TGIF house you want to live in. You said
the Victorian house. I mean, that house is gorgeous. House. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. That's like a dream house nice. Anyway. Like, it reminds me of Saratoga where I grew up. So
there
you go.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
I mean, I always like the step-by-step house. I also like how it changed from the pilot episode to when we see it later. Like, they had a vestibule in the first one, which just vanished.
A salon in the garage.
Yeah. I mean, but let's face it. Maybe Frank knocked it down. I mean, like, he is he's a construction worker. Maybe he got there and it's like, you know what? This won't heat. This is going to let the heat out. Like, we want to make sure this house is nice and toasty. There's no cold spots. There's no drafts. He was probably smart enough to knock out. He didn't need that. So I like the open floor plan. Like of that, like when you first walk in, then Greg, you mentioned that with the other house, but the Full House house. But like, I really like the living room area of that. Apparently you can walk out the garage and build a barber shop or a beauty salon that's connected to it,
beauty salon.
You know? So, you know, it's probably zoned for a couple things, which I like. You know, that could be cool. Could have like a dog rescue there if I wanted to. And that's a good option. Right. The correct answer, though, is the dinosaur's house, where my fridge is full of critters, and they give me things. I'm next to a swamp, which is nice, that has weed in it, and my back door has space for a brontosaurus to come in if I wanted to. So, you know what? Yeah, dinosaur's house. Yep.
Wow. Dinosaur's house. That is a turn. Did not expect that.
You should have.
I should have. I've been taking a lot of edibles thinking about this question over the last few weeks. Lay in bed and I think about which TGIF house I want to live in. I'm going to say no to the step-by-step house, even though I like the inside. Backyard, not great. Not great. Garage, used as a beauty salon, and then there's that weird cover thing. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get Cody if you move in there. He stays, right? He doesn't leave.
Right.
Those tires are flat.
Yeah, he's part of it. So I'm going to say no to the step-by-step house, even though I do like that one. Family Matters house original pilot episode had that nice back porch.
Oh, right. Yes.
We never see that again.
Yeah.
It had the swing. It was a covered back porch. I'm all about the back area, what you're going to do back there. So scratch that off the list because eventually that disappeared. So who knows what it's like there. Full House has the weird Inception backyard.
Yes, that's right.
So we don't know if it actually is good or not.
The Schrodinger's cat backyard. It could be big, it could be small. Until you're there, you don't know.
There's no Kelly Blue Book for a house, but you know that Stephanie drove a car through that fucking kitchen and destroyed it. So there could be problems there. So I'm crossing that off the
house
list.
Facts.
Oh, yes.
Gotta get those house facts. So I'm going to go with the Sabrina the Teenage Witch house, which
that's a good one.
You can buy right now. It is up for sale. The New Jersey house, according to people.com, the New Jersey house that was used as an establishing exterior shot of the Spellman Manor, which I want to fucking Murray Manor, even though that sounds weird.
Yeah.
I would want a manor. It hit the market for $1.95 million this
Where is it
Sunday.
located?
New Jersey.
Oh yeah, but you got to live in Jersey, so
That's
kill
a problem.
yourself.
That's a problem. Sorry, New Jersey people. Send your hate mail to Greg.
No, you can send it to me. They're all my family. Fuck them.
Also, they don't know how to write anything. They use crayons. Come on.
Oh, come on. Anyway, on October 31st, the real estate agency opened the property temporarily to the public so you can tour it on Halloween.
That's fun.
How awesome.
Does it have a time clock? Because I'd be interested.
You mean a clock?
Any and all are welcome. Additional details were on Instagram. I don't even know if the inside was that interesting, but the outside was baller. So
New Jersey real estate is out of control, though.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that house, 1.9 million New Jersey dollars in real estate is probably like $800K somewhere else.
Right. I didn't think, like, when you said 1.9, I'm like, that's expensive, but like for Jersey, like that seems somewhat reasonable.
No, Jersey real estate's unbelievable. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Just like
I know the Nightmare on Elm Street house went up for sale like fairly recently as well. And like the bidding went out right like after like the first 2 days, like it was already like done, and it was like 10 times what somebody was asking for it. So it's amazing what people do with celebrity houses these days.
Sure they just don't live in them. Like they open them as museums.
Yeah, right.
If I could have any fictional house, it would be the Kevin McAllister house from Home Alone.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
That is like my dream house.
Yep. Mine too. Mine too. I won't lie. The front of my house, it's not nearly as nice inside, but the front of my house looks like that. And that was one of the reasons I got attached to this house.
Ooh.
So it has that colonial look to it. Compelling. Yeah, right. Yeah, it is.
That was also I like the Don Draper house a lot too, actually.
Oh yeah. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Same. I mean, obviously the same director. I think same house. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Houses. We're old.
I recognize the Nook.
Nook.
I'm a big fan of Nooks.
I know that Nook.
I know that Nook anywhere.
Honey, come in here. Nook.
TGIF real estate really gets me going. Gets my goat. So
yeah.
There you go. Thanks to Ashley.
There's not much on this planet I can't get excited about now.
There you go.
Except for whatever kids are into. I had my first legitimate old man moment the other day when I accidentally called it a Tic Tac.
Ooh.
But in earnest, like when I was 20, I would say that kind of thing to be obnoxious. Yes. But this was my brain actually farted and I couldn't remember what it was called.
One of those Tic Tacs.
I've gotten to the point
Tic Tacs are they're watching.
Whenever Ev wants to play one of her games or something like that, I still call it just the Nintendo, and she gets really upset over it. And I'm like, now I know why my parents did it because that is a lot of fun. I got
upset too. It's like it's the S,
right?
Yes, Mom.
Just to get the reaction, I'm like, that's fun. That's
Double
really
the
fun.
Bits.
Yeah.
Super. Okay. Moving on. Theme songs. Talk a lot about theme songs on this show. It's one of our favorite pieces of this. We never skip. What is your most unskippable theme song? I know this is going to be another episode someday, but just for now,
it's Perfect Strangers.
After it's Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, the long one, or
any version,
anyone, just inject it in my veins.
I told you, I looked that up on YouTube. That's one of my first memories of YouTube is looking up that particular song. It's awesome.
Yeah. But there are some secret. I don't want Perfect Strangers is going to be my answer for everything. So let's give it everything. Let's pretend it's all fair.
Give it back.
I actually think that the Step by Step song is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't like the credits, but I like the song. And then the biggest earworm we have is that Clueless theme song.
Yeah, right.
Every single time we watch a Clueless episode, that theme song is stuck in my head for a couple days.
Yeah. And we've talked about this too on the air. The only positive you can really say about Full House is the theme song's good. Like that's good. Everything else gets a lot worse the minute that theme song ends. But like that theme song is very, very good.
Yeah.
Great theme.
And Family Matters also. I mean, like I said, like also a great theme song. I mean,
did we decide that these were all the same dude?
Gotta be.
Yeah, right. It has a lot of the same DNA in it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the Hang with Mr. Cooper one's pretty shit.
Yeah.
The first one was fun. The
Boy
first
Meets
one
World is not good.
Oh yeah,
Boy Meets World has never been. There's been like 4 different ones, and they're all pretty shit.
I think Sabrina it has a different one every year.
Sabrina has a different also
one every
4
year.
different ones.
Right?
That that like 2000 teen drama one they had was just
brutal.
The fucking pits.
I almost want to go back to
Veronica Mars one.
Ugh. Yeah, I want to go back to it. I want to watch another one of those that era Sabrina just to see how it gets.
The 2000 era.
I do. I'm a fan of like watching train wrecks, man. Like I kind of want to see it.
You want to go over each episode? Is that boring? I don't know.
No, I'm into this.
Okay.
We could rapid fire lightning round.
Yeah, we can do it fast. We'll go through each episode. Give me some thoughts on whatever strikes your fancy. Episode 1 was
everybody say one thing.
Yeah. Top 5 TGIF guest stars. That was our first one. Came out September 2020. The thing I remember the most about this is the creepy ass Beach Boys.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Oh yes.
The creepy Beach Boys creeping on the daughters.
If we ever touch on the worst episodes that we've done or worst like actual shows that we watch, that's going to be high on my list.
Oh,
for sure.
That one's real bad.
I thought we were doing that this time. So
yeah, let's do it.
I made. Oh, good. All right.
You want to do worst 5?
We'll do it at the end. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Yes.
I remember Grandma Ma Johnson and really liking that. I thought that was
great.
The best part of the series we saw.
So good.
He was good too. Like he was just like he played that character so well and just rolled with it. And I liked how he had like an established backstory in the Family Matters universe that him and Grandma like hang out and they knit together. I think that's very funny.
Yeah, that was a good episode too.
It was.
That was good. Might appear.
What
again.
I remember from that was how bizarre the Backstreet Boys cameo was.
Oh, yes, because it was at the very end.
Right. It was like during the credits. It's like, and now the Backstreet Boys shoot some hoops. Backstreet Boys? What? And then just ended.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. You know what else I remember from this? It might be in our it could have been in our jokes, but I feel like it was so early on. It can't be in our most favorite jokes, but Vader on Boy Meets World.
Oh, right.
Vader on Boy Meets World was awesome.
Oh, I forgot we watched that for this episode. Yeah.
Right.
Vader.
And Vader's son. We all seem to like Vader's son.
Yeah, right. Frankie Stechino.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I would say that is definitely was a good one. All right, moving on. Did we all hit that? Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Episode 2 was Halloween, the first version, which we saw Stevel for the first time.
He monopolized that show.
He did.
We thought it was hard to not talk about a puppet that came to life and tried to kill Urkel. So every time I think of that first Halloween one, I think of the Stevel saga, as it were.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I was just happy we got to watch that Perfect Strangers episode.
Yeah.
Which is it wasn't just my favorite episode there. It is probably my most remembered episode of television from when I was a kid.
Wow.
Like I loved it then. I love it now. It's just an awesome Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That was a good one. That was our first dinosaurs episode. Little Boy Boo.
Oh, that was a terrible episode.
Yeah, that was not a good one to leave.
That was not their best one, but that was our first dinosaurs episode. Okay, that's episode 2. Episode 3 was Thanksgiving.
I remember the confusing Boy Meets World message.
Yes,
right.
That's like the number one thing I remember was how shit that was.
That was bad. Yep, that was very bad. Corey and Sean try to get their families together on Thanksgiving. Yikes, rough. That was a rough one. On that one, we also had the really weird Sabrina episode, which followed the one we just watched, where she kisses Josh and the time clock comes into play. That one was bad.
I love that we call it a time clock.
Time clock. Very good Perfect Strangers.
Yes, excellent Perfect Strangers. Yes, I forgot about that one.
Real shit sister made his first appearance.
Oh, our first sister. We've seen 2, right? And they were both very bad.
No, I think we've seen 3. The one in Hawaii.
Right.
This was the one in Hawaii.
That's the Thanksgiving one.
All right. All right.
That was a 2-parter.
It was a 2-parter because Ryan fucking bamboozled us.
Trick you, bitch.
I gotcha. Yeah. All right. It was a fun one, but yeah, like we said, the Thanksgiving topic is not the best. Episode number 4 was top 5 Christmas episodes. This was one of my favorite ones that we did.
Yeah. This was a good one.
This saw
Go ahead.
some weird stuff on Boy Meets World again.
Yeah.
Another bad Boy Meets World episode.
You know, I guess I should talk about that too. Like going back to your surprises thing. I think Boy Meets World is hysterical. Like I think it's probably the second funniest show we watch consistently. But every single plot is the dumbest shit on the planet, and I hate it. It's such a weird dichotomy for me because I laugh more at that show than anything else because I think the jokes are just great. But every single plot is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't recall how shit the whole Topanga Corey thing was and how quickly they break up and all that. We make the joke about us, all of us dating Topanga, but the root of that is just how terrible the show handles it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's obnoxious.
That one was weird. That episode was weird because wasn't it like Sean was breaking up with somebody and then they kissed on the stairs or something? Angela. Yeah, there we go. Right. Just strange, just really strange. I remember was that the one where Frank and Carol end up in jail on Step by Step? Yes. Okay. And they had
that was in guest stars. That was in guest stars because it was Don Knotts.
Right.
But we did watch that one.
Right. What else did we watch on that one? I actually, other than the Boy Meets World one, I don't really remember too. Was that the one where they're on the train?
Strangers.
Perfect Family Matters where they get stuck on the train. Yes. Yeah. That was fine. That was nothing wrong with that.
I'm getting a breaking news story that Boy Meets World actress Maitland Ward, who was Rachel in the show.
Oh yeah, it was what's his face's girlfriend.
Yeah,
Jack, she's
doing porn.
Oh, fun.
All right, guys. Catch you next week.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. I don't watch pornography.
No, who doesn't?
I'm just kidding. I'll see you in 2 minutes.
Anything else to say about the first Christmas episodes?
I love Christmas episodes.
Yes, me too.
Love the idea of them. I don't know if any of them executed as well as they could have.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
I just love Christmas.
We mentioned in that episode how surprising it was how religious all of it was.
A lot of religion.
Right.
I mean, like in Family Matters, they literally just sort of sit around and read the Bible at the end.
Yep. And there's God talk in Boy Meets World, right? He talks to God.
They do that a couple times in Boy Meets World, if I remember. Like there is a religious undertone to that show.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Yeah,
it's very like I don't know. It's hard to find sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Anything else to say about Christmas? We love Christmas. Can't wait to do the Christmas episode.
And I'm excited I'm excited.
It's gonna be great. It's one of our longest ones we ever did too. So, okay. The first of in January of 2021, we went into TGIF pilot episodes. And there was a lot of weird stuff in here.
Yeah.
Like different actors playing the character. Like there wasn't a Bob Saget. It was a different guy, right?
Right.
Louis Anderson
was Cousin Larry. We couldn't find that video, but the pictures were out there.
Yeah. The step by step, which felt more like a movie. Remember that how it was shot? It was just very a different.
It had those big camera sweeps.
Right. Real different.
Right.
I thought, was that the strongest pilot we watched?
I felt like it had the most money. Probably. Like it felt like there's the most budget thrown behind it. So yeah. I mean, I like that one. I remember when like Frank and the kids pulled up in their shitty car in front of the house and kind of like had a moment outside, which I thought was like, well, that's fucking weird. Like I'm so used to just seeing all these interior shots of all these sitcoms, and they're just having a conversation out in front of the house, like an actual house. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right. And they were on the front porch,
right,
and all that. Like they never really are on the front porch.
And just how shit Full House was.
Oh my god,
that was like even one of the worst pilots ever.
And they sing to the baby for the last like 15 minutes.
Yes, they sing the fucking Flintstone songs, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Probably all they could get the rights to.
Oh man. Okay. That was the pilot episodes. We then moved into dinosaurs all dinosaurs because dinosaurs appeared on Disney Plus, which is still there. You can still watch them all. And I believe, right, they put them in the correct order.
Right. They are in the correct order. They're not in the broadcast order. Those in the correct how the story went. I mean, I'm speaking for the group. Every single episode was fantastic. There was no flaws in anything. We should probably do another dinosaurs episode, probably before the Perfect Strangers episode.
You picked these, Mark.
I did,
and I tried to pick them by character, right?
Right, like each one had like a centric of one of the family members, like a baby of Earl, of Fran, So, I think they did it. There are ones that were stronger than others. Like most of the time, we've always talked about like Earl, any Earl episode that was the one where he turned into the superhero, right? I think I picked that.
Yes.
One.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Very funny.
Earl, don't be a hero.
Right. And then he ends up selling like crappy products based on his likeness, which I think is that also is very funny. Like remember the head came off and there's a knife in it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yep. There was that song, the MTV song, right? That baby sings. That we're all like, that's pretty good. Me. That's an earworm right there.
Yeah,
right. So dinosaurs, top 5 dinosaur episodes based on character. After that, we moved to one of my favorites, not the most listened to, but one of my favorites. They're all kind of like my kids, though. They're all kind of my favorites. But top 5 failed TGIF shows.
Oh yeah,
which was
like
really
that one a lot
fun.
Too. Yep.
We got to dig into Teen Angel, Billy.
Well, some of us got to dig into Teen Angel.
Oh, right, but Greg didn't get. I sent Greg the wrong information. He didn't watch it. You Wish.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Clueless, and then of course.
Oh yeah.
Later, Making the Band.
Yeah.
Will come up later.
Yes. Oh yeah, Making the Band.
And then what was the other one? What was the?
I love that show.
It was Billy.
Yes, Billy. Yeah. Right.
Billy felt like a relic.
That was
to
a fun
me.
episode.
Like, Billy felt
just
like
because
an
it was
80s
all
song,
so
80s
new.
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
The Who's the Boss?
Very much.
Type.
I got growing pains. Feel
yes.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
It was fun though because like I didn't know any of these. I mean, I knew of Making the Band. Obviously, for like later on, that's when I associated with it. So it was kind of fun. It was just like exploring new shows. So I like that episode. Go back and listen to it.
My favorite thing about Making the Band is how they all sing the national anthem because there's no rights. You don't need rights to the national anthem.
Right.
So like when they're all trying out, this wasn't American Idol. They didn't clear any of these songs, so they all just got up there and sang the Star Spangled Banner.
They piled into the hot guy band.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. Yeah. We will get to that in a minute.
The Hot Boy Blimp.
Hot Boys.
The blimps. I forgot about the blimps.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we'll get into that in a second. After that, we moved to top 5 drug episodes.
Good episode,
which was fun. It came out on 420.
I feel like we definitely hit our stride. We're like very much in our stride at this point.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
Standouts would be the alcohol episode where Sean becomes
the one
alcoholic after one sip. Oh, that's a bad episode. That is a bad episode.
That was the dinosaur. Was that the dinosaurs drug episode?
Dinosaurs a New Leaf.
So funny.
Excellent. Yeah, that was fun. It wasn't all weed based, but even like Family Matters was more of a drug bust episode than like getting high. But
I feel like that was the weakest of all of them, if I remember correctly. That because it was also like tail end.
Family Matters one, that was utter shit.
Season
it was
9.
barely a drug episode, too.
Right. Okay. After the weed episode, we did proms, top 5 proms, which saw. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. Sister was back. Doing weird.
That was real bad.
One of the worst.
Yeah.
Step by Step had a nice prom episode with JT.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Actually being nice to Dana for once.
They're all good, man.
Perfect Strangers, very serious, like funny but serious. Balky graduating from night school. The really weird prom episode from Full House, but they had the one really good John Stamos joke in it, right?
That was like literally the only thing that pulled it up. Yeah. It's like, who are all these people? I don't know. I'm like, all right.
DJ Kiss so-and-so. Who's that?
Yeah, right. Like, how
are you
talking
about?
Yeah.
And then Family Matters, but I don't much remember that. Oh wait, that was the one where they had the band come in and they danced to the band.
I like that episode.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was
the one that felt like the most promy sitcom episode.
Yeah, and Laura was dating that dickhead. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot more prom too. I feel like every show had like 2 or 3 proms. Then we went into top 5 love / secret admirer episodes. And we had some fun stuff in there, like Cody being a weirdo.
Uh-huh.
That was bad. Writing a fake letter to Dana, a bunch of them. First time we got hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yep.
Yeah, that was actually a decent television episode.
Yeah. First time we got that.
Was there a Boy Meets World here?
Yes, there was. Torn between 2 lovers.
There we go.
Topanga.
What?
Topanga.
5 lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full House had 1 too. I don't remember that one being.
I think Full House is there.
That was in there.
Brian,
is that the?
That was literally the reason we did those episodes.
The talking.
Yes, that was our. One. This is the best chance. This is the best chance. So again, this episode, the Secret Admirer episode, I think that's the name of that's the title of it.
Right.
Widely considered the best episode of Full House. And we said to ourselves, look, we got to give this show a try. We're going to be doing this TGIF podcast until we're 90. You know, we got to get around to watching a good episode. Let's zero in on it and really knock one out of the park so we can talk some sugar on Full House.
Nope.
Mark still put it number 5 on his list.
Fucking garbage episode.
I think I put it at number 3, which is the highest I've ever ranked a Full House episode.
It's pretty high. This is not the one with the this
inner
is different
monologues.
This is a different
inner
monologues, but it's not Vicky. This is not the Vicky episode where he's mad about the age.
This is the one where they write a note and then everyone thinks the note is for them and it just keeps traveling.
Robbie or the other kid.
Yeah, right.
The
kid who they introduced first. That could be an episode, by the way. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Well, can we do an episode where like somebody like a new character is introduced who's like clearly supposed to be like that mid show like replacement? I think that'd be a good episode or a good series to do.
Yeah, we got to do that for sure. 100%.
Yeah, I like that.
Anything else on the Love Secret Admirer episode? Yeah. Okay. Then we went to Disney World, baby.
My favorite episode that we've ever done.
I think that's my favorite episode too.
It's good.
I think I love the show. Even Full House was stupid but fine. Just for the nostalgia aspect of it. I'm like, I adored all these.
Right.
You know.
This is the one that we only did 4 episodes, but they
maybe
were all
2-parters. 4
because it was 4 out of 4.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right.
It was 4 episodes because they were each 2 parts, except for Boy Meets World was 1. Boy Meets World, Dolphin, Suicidal Dolphins, Suicidal
Dana
Dolphins,
from Step by Step.
And Dana shows up as Dana, but they don't ever explain that.
Right. Yeah.
So weird. Yeah. Full House, absolute awful episode, but led to a very funny thing, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Easily my favorite Full House episode that we watched. The only one where I wasn't upset.
Right.
That's a lie. I was upset.
Yeah, you were.
You didn't like the ending. I remember you were very
upset at the stupid shit.
And you're upset at Stephanie again. So.
Well, she's awful in that episode.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
I feel bad for the real life Stephanie because like her
she went through a lot of shit.
Right. She didn't write that. That has to have some psychological effect on you.
Right.
If you're like 12 and the character you play on television that everyone knows you for is written to be the worst.
Yeah. Right.
Like, I bet you that has to affect a young woman.
She had her issues. That's for sure. Right.
Wasn't
she addicted to crack?
I think she was. It was heavy drugs, if I remember. Yeah, it was
or
alcohol or something.
Yeah, it was a bad one.
It was a bad scene. It was a bad scene for sure. That was a great one. That's going to be hard to top. That one's going to be hard to top.
I loved so much about that.
It was fun.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. All right. Then we moved to. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
After that, we moved to top 5 shows everyone thinks was on TGIF, but they weren't actually on TGIF, which included Home Improvement, Blossom, The Nanny, Saved by the Bell, Fresh Prince.
Yep.
Fun lineup.
I like that. That was a good break. I think at the time it was a very good break that we needed on those. So
that was the most fun I've had somehow. I'm almost embarrassed to say this. That was the most fun I've had actually watching television episodes.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's because you cherry picked them. Like you looked at what good episodes of those shows were.
Yeah.
So we got 5 good episodes.
They didn't all meet the tallest.
Yeah, but like they were none of them were. Even that Blossom episode,
right? Even the
bad.
Blossom one, which we all ranked number 5, was like actually a pretty good episode of television.
Right. There were some nuggets in there.
But I was shocked at how much I enjoyed The Nanny.
Right. The Nanny.
Like we'll get to it, but that was a great episode of Fresh Prince.
Oh my god,
a really great episode.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do our top 5 worst episodes, top 5 best episodes. I am gonna omit all these. I think from my list.
All right. Well, then I'm
you don't have
to number 6.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just gonna
say.
I'll do
because
it.
No, okay. If that's what you want to do, but let me just get out of the way first. That Fresh Prince is the best episode I've seen with this podcast.
I think that's part of the problem here because it's the best episode by far.
Yeah,
as far as like acting and everything. It's
and
too good. It can't be on the list. I guess
that Saved by the Bell episode was going to be on my 5 best.
You could put it on there too. I'm just
but too late. I've already written it off.
No, I'm going.
It's gone.
You don't have to. It's just a personal preference. Okay, sorry, I ruined your lists. After that, we went into back to school, top 5 back to school episodes, which wasn't that long ago. That was when we double dipped in September.
Yep.
We had all kinds of issues going on in August, so we had a double dip in September, and we had Full House, Clueless, Sabrina, Cooper, In Drag, and Boy Meets World.
I like that Boy Meets World one. I thought that was fun. That was just like, going to a new school the first time. I love how they worked in Mr. Feeney again.
Oh, yes.
Feeney was back.
Yeah, awesome. Really fun.
Yeah. I'm counting my episodes right now as we go to see if I have enough for our top 5 worst and top 5 best. And then finally, last episode we did was Halloween part 2 with Stevel part 2. Very weird split for us on the Boy Meets World episode. Greg loved it. We didn't love it as much. That was a big split. Dumb Sabrina. Very dumb. Oh my god.
That episode, while I think the episode itself was very good, I thought it was the weakest slate of television shows we watched.
Yeah.
Like they were all shit.
Yeah, we got late Step by Step and late Family Matters. Both of them were rough. Clueless was fun but also weird. Sabrina was flat out bad. So
yeah, real bad. Yep.
Yeah. That might have been our worst 5 in one show.
Yeah.
That was a rough 5. Okay.
Sure.
Carl's bad, baby. Carl's
bad.
That's just not even a good pun.
I know. It's
not. You couldn't come up with anything else.
Some guy, some writer pitched real hard. That was the only thing he pitched in that entire meeting. And he went to bat for that.
He just dropped his pencil and left.
Yeah.
He didn't even say anything. He walked in.
Right.
Wrote it down on a notepad, slid it across to the head writer, and left.
You're like, does anyone know who that is?
Picked up his check.
Who was that guy? He was the janitor.
Boy. Was that Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, pretty sure.
All right, let's get into our favorite moments from our own selves because we're doing these shows. We talk. We want to celebrate ourselves. So
I love stroking my own ego.
Let's stroke these egos.
That's my favorite part when we do like retrospectives on the other podcasts. Is just talking about how funny we are.
Let's talk about how funny we are. What is your favorite moment, joke, thing we've gotten completely derailed by over this last year? There's a lot of options. There's a lot, and I'm probably missing a bunch. Like I think Vader not that long ago, and that was funny, but it's been surpassed so many times over.
Whenever I think of it, I think of Greg's dad and the stories of him at Disney World.
Greg's dad,
and then getting into fights in the middle of right in front of the restaurant,
fight
not
with
respecting
Greg
him, in front of getting upset with Chip and Dale and the other
At a character breakfast. What is this shit? Why are these chipmunks bothering me?
Funny.
That's not the only time Greg's dad has come up. He's come up like 3 times too.
But like that,
my dad's just a wacky guy.
Yeah, but like that whole thing about like the setup of like you doing the whole family trip there, and
yes,
like you being like kind of rebellious at the time. So funny. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard. Reminiscing
pretty hard
about something I was never involved in, but still so good.
The only text I got from my dad today was, I just sold my Bowflex machine for $75, which is a funny text, but let me add you some context here. He's never once mentioned a Bowflex machine to me. I have no fucking clue what he's talking about.
Oh, I respect you now, Dad.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember that time when you were 14 and told me you didn't respect me outside of
Look at me now, Greg. Look at me now.
$75 richer.
You said I needed to earn it, and now I did.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that shit. Who works out on a Bowflex?
Somebody bought it for $75. Your dad's a good negotiator. He's a businessman.
Yeah. Low-key funny moment from that. That was on the Disney episode, I think, right? Mm-hmm. You also put a story in there about your mom hating watching you play soccer, which is like low-key hilarious as well. Like, oh God, he's so bad. Do we have to keep doing this?
Please don't make me come to these again.
It was recorded. So funny.
He stinks. Oh, I love my mom.
Oh, so funny.
Oh God. All right. Greg's
my favorite joke.
Yeah.
My favorite joke, hands down, is the Hot Boys. I mentioned jokes I'm jealous of. I think Hot Boys is the kind of joke other people should be jealous of. I think the concept of this disgusting, sweaty guy driving around Orlando in a Honda Civic
with 12
collecting Hot Boys and putting them in a van. And again, in my mind, there's this legs sticking out the hatchback,
right?
And it's just like 3 Hot Boys in the passenger side, one on his lap.
The car is riding so low,
right?
Tearing up the table.
A young Justin Timberlake has to shift for him.
Yeah.
The
Hot Boy.
And then the fact that Sweet Lou, first off, we call him Sweet Lou, hysterical. The fact that Sweet Lou had a blimp company and is now in jail or died.
He did die.
So the Hot Boys car turned into the Hot Boys blimp.
Oh,
what an insane progression of absurd humor. I think Hot Boys is easily our funniest running joke.
That was so funny that what you actually heard was not the whole thing. Like, when we completely lost it,
I think I left the room.
You walked down. We tried to get it back on track. Couldn't get back on track. There's a YouTube video of it on our YouTube, TGIF Pod on YouTube. Even that is very quick. It's only like 3 minutes. The whole we can't stop laughing.
The problem is I look at
long time.
I look at one of you in the videos, and you guys would be holding back laughs, and I would just lose it myself.
There's a part where it almost gets back on track, and Greg, you say, "I can't look at you," and then it goes right back down. Oh, that was good.
Beep, beep.
That's a good one. Go find that. Both of those are YouTube videos. Also, my pick, since I can't pick those, I will pick Topanga.
Oh, our blushing bride.
Topanga Facts podcast, and how all 3 of us dated and divorced Topanga during a show multiple times. So also shout out to Breckenmeyer.
Yes,
that was funny.
Yeah,
a newbie but a goodie.
Breckenmeyer.
Yeah.
Breckenmeyer has nothing to do with TGIF.
No way this isn't Breckenmeyer involved.
He was behind the scenes. He dated them all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Talk
Before
about
we
a hot
get
boy.
Get in, Brecken.
Get in, Brecken. When he had that long hair, was that picture that you showed us?
It was him and Soleil Moon Frye.
Looking depressed as hell.
Oh, God. That was so funny. All right. before we get to our top 5 worst and best, I think we should go over what we're looking forward to most in 2022 second season. You know, we have one episode in 2021, but in the second season. But 2022, what are we looking for? Season 2 TGIF podcast. What do you guys want to see? Or excited
I want
to
see Perfect Strangers on a streaming service. I think that's our. I think we're
right.
all in agreement there. I want to see more Perfect Strangers. I want to see more Mr. Cooper. I do like the Mr. Coopers that we have seen. Keep up the step by steps. Anytime there's an opportunity, drop that on us because I am all about the step by step.
Yeah,
and like I told you, I kind of want to see like crazy 2000 era Sabrina. I don't know why. I just do. I want to see more Punky Brewster try. I kind of think that's fun.
Punky fucking Brewster. It just shows up in a room.
Right. And we're supposed to not know that's Punky.
Oh, yeah, funny. Right. I obviously more Perfect Strangers.
Yeah. That's across the board.
Legitimately, I'm looking forward to showing you guys a few like premiere episodes.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
Yeah, right. We've had some bangers, but not the good, not like the classics yet.
Also, you know, there's so many things that we just haven't even experienced yet.
Right.
You know, like Aunt Rachel, has she even been in an episode yet?
One. I think we've seen her, like the first one. Wasn't she like living with them above or something like that? Or
maybe. Yeah. Or you know, there's like we haven't gotten a real good Cody episode yet, I don't think. And
right.
And to that extent, I'd like some clarity on some of this shit. Like, where the fuck did these people come from?
Yeah, right.
I'm really looking forward to that third Tackleberry appearance.
Tackleberry is 3 characters, 3 for 3. Tackleberry,
bring it back.
Wow. There you go. There's a character coming in as different characters each time.
But that's all this. It's so distracting. We talk about it all the time. And I'm Tackleberry here.
I'm also excited, and the big issue here is finding them. But there is still probably 15 shows that we haven't even sniffed.
Yeah.
Right. There's
Mr. Belvedere,
right?
That Alien show. There's a Max Headroom show. There's the Talking Baby show.
We tried. Didn't we try like Max Headroom at one point? We couldn't get like a YouTube. We couldn't get like a good video of it.
4 minutes of the show. That was all I could find. Right. But that doesn't mean it won't pop up.
Right. There's lots of episodes. I mean, I really want more Making the Band, but
oh yeah. I mean,
just do a whole episode of Making the Band. Yeah,
we will get back to Making the Band at some point. We will.
I don't even know how. There's no plot. It doesn't make any sense.
We'll just go to episode 2.
Yeah. All right. Top 5 Sweet Lou moments.
We have to go back.
Sweet Lou Christmas. Get in the sleigh, hot boys. We're going to the North Pole.
Christmas.
You're still shifting, Timberlake. Get over
Christmas
here.
album. Get in my
Christmas Lou.
Get in my blimp.
Get in my Christmas blimp, you dick. Take off your shirts. Sing me the national anthem.
Take off your shirts and get in my blimp. Oh, Sweet Lou. See, we have to do it. I think once a year, we have to do one Making the Band. We have to find a way to put it in. Get off your shirts, you losers. Let's make this Christmas album of national anthem covers.
We're going to tour the greatest areas of the world. Tallahassee, Jacksonville,
Daytona,
J-Town.
Oh, Jesus. Sweet Lou will never not be funny. I think he wins. I think he wins the character of the year. Like
Sweet Lou's Christmas. God, no.
He's just the worst.
Trailing one pathetic line of lights.
It's so funny because he is the worst. He's like the worst person.
Take off your shirts. We're gonna bake some cookies.
Oh God!
It's all Hot Boys.
Oh,
Sweet Lou and the Hot Boys making cookies.
I like the idea of a Christmas album of just national anthem covers. Like
it's like a Christmas song.
It's like got jingle bells and stuff with it. Like snow effects. Yeah, they're in the snow for the music video with it. It's like the first Noel, but national anthem.
I love the Christmas album. Nothing but national anthems across the world.
Oh God, Lou. I can't wait to do Making the Band again. Oh man.
We definitely get a lot of enjoyment out of Making the Band.
We gotta find a way to get it back in.
We will.
We will.
Yes.
I think I'm excited. In 2022, I want to go over the reboots at some point.
Oh,
I want to bring in the reboots.
That's a good one. I think that'd be fun.
Like Fuller House, Girl Meets World. There's a couple others, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
new
Yeah,
Sabrina. I think that's going to be a fun episode. It's probably going to be. I think it's going to be painful.
Yeah,
because they're probably all suck. But I know for a fact Fuller House sucks. Girl Meets World.
I heard it sucks. I heard it.
Yeah,
I watched one actually. I think I told you with Ev. She had it on, and it was the one where Sean showed up. It was like a Christmas one where like the parents showed up and Sean showed up. So that was fine. But I heard the rest of the show was not good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should do that one. That was actually a pretty decent one. So,
yeah, we'll definitely pick one where other characters show up. We'll
have other like ideas too. By the way, my cat has joined us.
What's up? What's your cat's name?
This is Loki.
Loki.
Yep. No. Okay, fine.
There it is.
He's gonna knock the camera over. He does that all the time.
Oh no! Don't you do it? Go play that bell.
He's fine. He's by a window now. Into like I've. There's so much other material too that we can hit up, like themes and such that we have. Like I was thinking about it too on the drive home. We haven't done like weddings. Like there's got to be a shit ton of those TGIF weddings, right?
Oh, for sure. The Uncle Jesse wedding, the
Jesse wedding,
right.
Bonkers.
Like I feel like there's a lot of meat on that bone that we could hit up. Or
oh yeah, we do.
Did I say on the podcast that Uncle Jesse was actually in the Beach Boys?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I told you guys. I didn't know if I had said it.
I believe it was in there. Yes. Because he was there for a little while. That's so weird that he was actually in the Beach Boys.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
It's weird.
All right. So that's what we're looking forward to. First season in the books. Now it's time to rank them. The top 5 worst and the top 5 best episodes we watched this year.
Are we gonna each do our own all 5, or are we gonna do 5s, 4s, 3s, and so on?
I don't know. What do you think works best? I think individual lists probably is more.
Okay,
is the best, right? Do we do? What do we do?
Let's go around with best and then go around with worst. We'll go clockwise and then counterclockwise. I'll go first. I'm gonna go my 5th best. All right, you can follow suit. I'm a trendsetter, baby.
Okay.
My 5th best episode we've watched is the Boy Meets World Back to School episode.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think once again, and I think this is what made me think about it. I think them kicking the door open into the nerd's face and saying the exact same line that the nerds had just said is probably the funniest joke we've ever seen on these. And they do it 3 times, and it gets progressively funnier every fucking time. Not to mention, I think it's just a good episode. I think Corey's really funny in that. I think Sean's really funny. Cool Mr. Turner.
Yep, right.
Feeney's funny in that episode. Yeah, I think it's great.
Okay.
Definitely.
I also think there's a hysterical Morgan line.
Yes. It strikes me as right. You're right. One of those.
I think that line was in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That was 5. Mark, go ahead. What's your 5th best?
It's going to be this, and this is good. You could rank this in your top 3, top 2, top 1. The Perfect Strangers Halloween episode where Balky, thinks that he is an alien from another planet because they stayed up late watching all the late night scary movies.
Yeah, the movie marathon.
I loved the Balky just not being prepared for American cinema joke. Early on, just he just has no idea what he's in for, and Larry being so super into it. And I like the obviously when you're watching this, this is a dream sequence. You get that idea pretty early on that this is not happening in real life, but it was kind of seamless. It was just they were it was late at night, and then the next scene started, and then you were just ready to roll. The jokes were funny. I love every single time, man. A physical comedy with these guys is so good. Right. And in this particular episode, they really did a great job. So I'm going to say that is my number 5 best episode we've seen.
Yeah.
Okay. Good pick. I'm also going Perfect Strangers with my 5th. It is Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving episode where he loses the ring in the turkey, or she loses, right? His wife loses the ring of the turkey, and then he has other turkeys, and Larry interrupts the Thanksgiving dinner to try to get the turkey back.
Remember the grandpa was like half asleep during that?
Yes.
Half dead.
Yep. Yeah. That was the first time we saw the giant mansion that they live in outside of Chicago. So
$7 million palace.
But it's a fixer-upper, so
Perfect Strangers, number 5 for me. All right, number 4 for you, Greg, for best.
My number 4 was the weed episode of Dinosaurs.
Good one.
I think I tend to zero in on like one really funny joke, but I think that jump cut to them saying that they could be responsible and then having to burn the plant anyway, I think is insane. And we mentioned it in that episode, but also I like his paranoid coworker who keeps coming in.
Yes,
right.
Y'all talking about me?
Yes.
Yep.
Richfield was good in that one.
Oh, Richfield was the best. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, the Dinosaurs Weed episode number 4.
Okay, Mark, you're number 4.
It's the Thanksgiving one that you just mentioned. The one for I have Step by Step 5 and 4. Or sorry, Step by Step. I have Perfect Strangers 5 and 4. I loved the like when they had the birds actually come into the house. I thought was very funny too, because they actually did have real turkeys. Right. So, and they just kind of like meandered in and stuff. And there's a great some play on words there too. That was funny. Was it Larry gets his foot stuck in the bird, I think it is, or his hand stuck in the bird, and it's like that whole physical comedy thing again. Real good.
Wasn't there a great joke too about the sex call or something? And he's
right.
Falky's like yelling out the door like some code for turkey sex. That was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, my number 4. Family Matters with Grandma Ma. I forget which episode number it was, but Family Matters with Grandma Ma.
Oh yeah, that was episode 1.
Love it. Yeah, it was our episode number 1.
That was super funny.
What season it was, but awesome. So much fun.
Yeah, also, you get to see Urkel do some like actual like sweet basketball moves, like Jaleel White. Obviously,
I love that he was good at basketball.
Yeah, right.
And then there's that great joke with Geraldo Faldo, where the harmonica joke.
Yeah, and the harmonica, He has a second emergency harmonica.
Yeah, he has a second. Geraldo Faldo is so underrated and a top character.
For sure. In one episode, we talk about his joke about his cousin named Quesadilla.
Yeah, right.
Yes, that was the prom episode. Oh, man. Yeah, so the basketball, the tournament, it was awesome. So much fun. So that's my number 4.
Yeah.
Greg, number 3.
My number 3. We're coming into the home stretch here. Would be the Perfect Strangers drugs episode.
Oh wow, okay.
Where Balky gets addicted to television.
Yeah.
I really love that episode, and as I stated on the episode we did on it, I thought it was somehow the most accurate portrayal of the effects drugs have on people.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was super duper funny. There was a lot of really good physical comedy in that episode, which we stated over and over again that is the highlight of Perfect Strangers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I liked how realistic that was on the effects that drugs have on relationships and people.
Yep.
So that was 3. Okay, Mark, you're number 3.
I talked about it earlier just because I couldn't remember what series of shows we watched it, but I'm a sucker for Christmas episodes. I liked the Frank and Carol ending up in jail episode with
right.
Don Knotts, like very funny, but also because like the relationship that the actors had with each other in previous shows, I thought was a cool little callback. Don Knotts is very, very funny. And once again, physical comedy. He knows what he's doing there. The whole like they get his name wrong. Like initially they called him what's the character's name from
Fife, Deputy Fife.
Deputy Fife. Right. They call him that.
Fife.
Yeah. And then like that also like that B story's not bad either, where it's like the true meaning of Christmas. So you have like a serious moment here where Cody's like, what the hell are you guys doing? It's not about that. It's about spending time with family, and your parents are in jail. Also, like, what is it, JT? Like getting the phone call about like, or, like that is very funny too.
Yes, he gets the jail phone call.
Right. And then at the end, they're all singing like Christmas carols, and he like leans on her boobs, and
that's right, he does.
Right.
Thief.
Right. Very funny.
If you dog.
So I'm a sucker for Christmas episodes, and that one hit me good. That was a good episode.
That was a good one. Okay. Did I do 3?
Nope.
All right. 3 for me was Family Matters, a Christmas episode. Christmas is where the heart is. Love this one because I specifically love the part where the present breaks and Steve is wrapping the present for Carl, and then the present, he wraps it terribly, and then the present breaks, and then they have to go on the train, and he's a dickhead. Steve is awful on the train trying to get people to sing and get into the Christmas spirit, and then eventually they all finally connects with them, and it's all good in the end. And the family's just like, where are they? We can't start Christmas with them without them. Where are they? That was my number 3. That broken present part is hysterical.
It's insane. Very good.
Right.
So funny. Okay, 2.
My number 2 is the Thanksgiving episode of Perfect Strangers. I think
is that 3 for 3? All 3 of us.
Yeah, all 3 of us have that in the top. Okay. Yeah, top 5. Yeah.
I think that the beginning, I think, is a little weak of that episode, but I think once they actually get to that family's house, and Larry keeps trying to get them to pray so he can fuck around with the bird.
Right.
Yes.
It's hysterical.
He's like pushing their heads down on
right.
As he walks by.
Right. You keep getting mad at the grandpa and stuff, as you guys said.
Heads down. Heads down.
The second half of that episode is some of the funniest comedy I've ever seen.
Oh, man. Wow, that's 3 for 3. That's the only one so far. All right, Mark, what's your number 2?
Well, we're gonna do 2 out of 3 because I have the dinosaurs drug episode as my second favorite, specifically for Richfield. When he's in his, we touch it, but like his interpretation of somebody who's high is like it's in like the late 60s or like the early 60s, late 60s, whatever it is, where it's like that, the black light, all the different colors, and he's dressed like he's from like Woodstock, and he gets the call from like corporate, and it's just like, what happened? Oh, I've been fired. Drag. And then he just hangs up and just eats more drugs.
So good.
Really, really good. And I love that one joke where Robbie is like,
Very
what
good.
if we were on like a TV show and everybody's watching us? What if there's cameras there and there and there? And he's pointing at the hard cameras that are around, like
he's so paranoid that he's on a
good.
TV show, but he is on a TV show. Oh, that's a good one. I also put dinosaurs as my number 2, but I didn't put that one.
Okay.
I put a different one. I put Unmarried with Children because the marriage game, we talked about it before, but like it was a episode about renewing the marriage license, and they had to go through a game show to renew it, and he loses because he's an idiot. Yeah. And also it has that what's her name, the real estate agent lady.
Oh yeah,
Monica DeVertebrae.
Yeah, right.
It's funny in that I just some of those responses from Earl.
Oh yeah,
they're supposed to match his wife that are just so off.
The beginning of that joke where it's like they go to like this really drab, horrible like bureaucratic office, and the guy's like, Mr. Sinclair, this isn't like a game show where you're just gonna guess, and then it literally cuts to game show music and he's standing at a podium.
Everything like spins into a game show. Yeah. It's so good. That was my second favorite. All right, number 1, Greg.
Here we go.
Kick off number 1 best watch.
It's the Halloween episode of Perfect Strangers.
Okay. Yep.
Again, it's my second favorite episode of Perfect Strangers.
Wow.
We haven't seen my favorite, but you will.
You will
soon, hopefully. Yeah, it's a great Halloween episode. Super duper funny. And I will just always remember Balky floating into the air.
Yes. In the mailroom.
Yes.
And I like when he's in the mailroom. Yes. And how little bad thoughts went in one ear and never left. And he does a really funny thing like with his eyes. I think that's just, I'll just remember that for my entire life. I remember from when I was 4.
The sweater, anybody who gets possessed has the sweater on.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right.
Or the sweater vest.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Because it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And that exchange where Larry keeps seeing Balky do like fantastical things. And he's like, you just move that with your hand. He's like, no, I didn't.
Right.
That works.
He does it immediately.
Yeah. Right. I love it. I love that episode so much. That might be nostalgia blinders on me, but I also don't give a fuck.
Yep. It's your list. You make it.
My fucking list.
Mark, you are your number 1.
it's the most complete. I loved all the ones we've talked about so far, and they're all very funny. But in terms of like an actual like entertainment story, the step-by-step where they go to Disney World. Okay. Wow. I really enjoy that because everybody has something to do in that. Like there's that great story of not Cody doing all of like the like, you know, the Disney record. That was right. That was interesting to me. And like the fact that they like the production value was way up there. Like we saw a moving camera. What the fuck? Like that was different. I liked.
Oh, it had that Scorsese long take too.
Yeah, yes. right. That pole thing that he does.
I liked Frank's mom who was there, and I liked the story of like the A, you know, there's A story, B story, C story. The A story was like I guess the A story was like him trying to do all the record. Yeah. The B story of the girls doing the country music wasn't as good, but it was still like something for them to do. And they got to display some singing talent. That was fun. Even the C story of Frank and Carol just wanting time to be alone in the middle of this vacation. That was interesting. Like, how are they going to find time alone? And then they eventually get it, you know, mom wants them to go bang. So like, but like
make more kids.
I loved.
And JT Disney.
Yes. JT Disney. Yes.
JT Disney.
4 stories going on.
So
and
much
they were
going
all
on.
Good. So a complete story. I really enjoyed that episode.
They did use everybody too, because Brendan was handing out the water and like standing in line.
No, he was handing out Chinese food or something.
Yeah, he was feeding the guy, whatever his name was.
Pulled him out of the basement. Yeah, not Cody. Yeah.
And then Mark was in like the control room, like directing. Like everybody was doing something.
Yes,
that's a good point. All right, my number one has been on this list already. I don't know if it was on all 3 times. I don't think it was. Perfect Strangers, number 1 for me. Couch Potato. Drug episode of Perfect Strangers, where he gets addicted to TV and acts like he's on drugs and doesn't show up to work and talks about watching 3 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies at the same time. In this one, Arnold Schwarzenegger's fighting soldiers. In this one, Arnold Schwarzenegger's fighting zombies. In this one, he's fighting aliens. That was my favorite. It was just fantastic.
It's a great episode.
Very silly. Very silly. Yeah. Just also the fact that a TV show does a show about somebody watching TV, like being addicted to watching TV, is also funny to me. So that was my number 1.
If I had to, if we were allowed, you know, if Ryan didn't put the hammer down on us and stifle our creativity, I would say the Fresh Prince one. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be like that was so well done.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's probably the best episode we watched. Not even close, right? It's not the funniest one though.
I still think that's I still think that's not a particularly funny episode.
It's not funny. Yeah, it's not funny. It's very serious, but it's well done.
My God, it really is. Like the last 5 minutes of that is so well done.
So very well done. But
good job, Will Smith.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Ryan, I think you should go first for worst.
Okay, 5
You
worst.
never get to go first. You always trail at the end.
5 worst. Hold on. Let me give me a second to number these.
Oh well, all right. Well, while I'll do my honorable.
Never mind. I'll go first.
Yeah, never mind, Ryan.
I screwed it up.
Last time I'm generous with my time. I'll do my honorable mention while you're pulling up your thing. I just wrote suicidal dolphins. Like that was the worst episode. Well, okay, it's not the worst episode because I have 2 more above it.
Yeah, but I have. Yeah, there's one on there for me.
What made that so bizarre to me was like a weird Debbie Downer Disney episode it was.
Right.
Like it took place at Disney, but it didn't do any cool Disney shit.
Yeah.
In fact, the only time they ever really mentioned Disney was when they make it sound shitty.
Right. They make fun of the churro stand and how you're waiting in line. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And as I talk about this, I realize that there should be more Boy Meets World on this list. I'm not kidding, guys. I really dislike Boy Meets World. I hate this. I hate this Corey and Topanga thing. But then I was thinking,
you want Corey out of the way, you know.
But I don't even have that Thanksgiving episode on my list of worst.
Oh my God!
And that episode sucked. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe if one of you mention it, I'll talk about it.
Ryan, all right, we're ready.
You're number 5.
We're ready. My number 5 is
number 5.
Full House. The one that was supposed to be good, Secret Admirer. Number 5. With all
their best
the
episode is
The number 5 worst that was just a slog. It was a long. It was like 44 minutes long. The narration. Oh my god!
I might have a time clock.
I wish I had a time clock that I could go back and erase that from my memory. The kid was fun, but
agreed.
Everybody else sucked. That's my number 5. Also, it was supposed to be their best, and it's awful. So that's why it's 5. All right. Which direction are we going? Mark? Let's go the opposite direction. Mark, you're number 5.
The sister prom episode.
Oh boy.
The one what pissed me off about that is we talk about this on the show about how like everything can be solved, and we know it's sitcom, but everything can be solved if you just had like a moment of rational thought, and nobody has any rational. Like the parents don't seem to have any idea what's going on. Like the mother gives the kids dresses when she should just be like, oh, maybe they should make their own prom decisions. Like that's a very normal thing. Like I would never presume to pick out like Ev's clothing. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. And then they come up with this convoluted plan to change in the limo, and it's just horror. And then like the cops show up, and the episode just peters out. It just like there's no really even ending. It's like they all show up in the limo,
go home, and then John B plays them out.
John B.
Play him out, baby.
John B. Also, they like don't they go in and they all have the same every girl has the same dress on, and then they switch to the other dresses, and that like, solves all the problems.
Horrible.
Bad. Yeah. Okay. That was 5. For
my number 5 is Sean Gets Drunk. I don't know if the episode's actually
called. I love that one.
It's If You Can't Be With the One You Love.
Oh,
season 5, episode 18.
Is ridiculous. The first half is fun, right?
Fun Corey. Drunk Corey.
Fun Corey. Like Corey gets a little booze in him. He goes to the party. He's the life of the party. That girl likes him. Right. But then the second half turns into the most unbelievably stupid plot of all time. Like that's Sean dumb. Is just a hardcore booze hound now.
Stays at home and drinks and is like,
he
quits school the next day.
Yeah,
he,
right.
Pushes or slaps Angela, right?
Yeah, right. He slaps her, I think, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, pulls her arm.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
He hit her. Pretty sure he just punched Angela in the face.
Hits her with a stunner.
Vader bomb.
No, I think that episode sucks.
It does suck.
It does. I think I look fondly back on how goofy it is, how much we made fun of it, because it is ludicrously bad.
Oh boy. Okay, 4 for me, right? I'm leading off. You Wish. Season 1, episode 4, Mind Games. Nice. The one where it's the cigarettes and the grandpa. Jeannie. Do you even remember any of the plot of this? Because it's that bad.
Look, listen. Here's the thing.
I don't remember anything about this in there.
For some reason in my brain, Jerry Van Dyke gets turned into a stool.
I think you're right.
Maybe
did that happen,
or a house or something. He gets turned into an inanimate object.
He gets turned into a horse later.
A chair?
It's definitely a horse. Maybe. Might be a chair, a hammer, tools. There's tools involved. It's awful.
Right.
It's awful.
Real dumb.
Like the first moment is like, what are we gonna do? We don't have any milk. That's the big problem of the like. How are we gonna get this milk in here? And the genie's like, well, we got a genie. Let me get you a cow. That's how the show fucking starts. It is
Andy
brutal.
Dick look-alike.
Yeah,
awful
bad.
Genie who's in Star Trek Picard, right?
Oh,
isn't
right.
he?
Yeah,
isn't he
right.
in Star Trek Picard as the guy who makes robots or whatever? Oh my God,
I think you're right. Yeah,
what a mess.
Glad to see he's still getting work.
He's still working, that Genie.
You wish.
The girl was like the voice of, like was in Red Dead Redemption too. Like the daughter.
Yeah, that was right. That was cool.
Right.
What was her
Sadie.
name?
She was Sadie.
Sadie.
Yeah, right.
All right, Mark, you're number 4. Worst episode we watched this year.
The Thanksgiving step-by-step episode. I talked about it earlier. The moral of the story is that, sometimes like don't even try to bring people together because it's going to backfire. Like it was just like their solution at the end made no sense. The other people on the campsite. Remember the other people who were in the trailer park?
Not Step by
Boy Meets
Step.
World.
Boy Meets World. I'm sorry. Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Boy Meets World. The trailer park people just basically said like, we don't want your kind here, when these people have done absolutely nothing other than just like hang out with friends. And then I thought at the end we were just going to have this big like trailer park Thanksgiving where everybody was just going to realize, oh, that's the error of my ways, whatever. But no, it's just like there's no lesson learned. It's just
the obvious moral of the story,
right?
Is that this is stupid. Everyone should be together on Thanksgiving. That's the point.
Yep.
But instead they're like, nah, fuck them. Let's hide in the bushes.
Right.
Hide in the bushes.
So weird.
And Sean's parents are awful.
Right. I was about to say that. Like Sean's parents being so paranoid about like not having the right cheese. Once again, this is not how people act. This is not how humans act. So nobody cares if you don't have the right cheese on Thanksgiving. You're invited as you're there. People have gas and they're bringing their own food. Who cares? Enjoy Thanksgiving.
And Corey's not rich. Corey's like decidedly middle class.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
And I get it. There's
dad
still
owns a sports goods store.
Right. Which is basically working class.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it everything about that episode was ridiculous.
Right.
That's stupid. And the moral that should have happened.
Right.
We should listen to these kids that are friends. That doesn't happen.
Right. Like when we got that scene where they all had like the gathering of the trailer park, I just assumed like, all right, well, there's easy ending, stupid ending, but like whatever, it makes sense. Nope.
No,
never mind.
It's subversive. It's like Game of Thrones, but 25 years earlier.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No character arcs for anybody.
Yeah.
Go back to season 1.
My number 4 is Torn Between Two Lovers. Boy Meets World.
There you go.
I hate this Corey and Topanga constantly breaking up over bullshit thing.
For nothing.
We've watched I love Boy Meets World when it's about cute kids. And anytime that they do like anything that teenagers or adults do is unbelievably shit. And this whole episode is like, Topanga, I want to be with you. And Topanga's like, no, you should decide what you want. Like, if you want to be with me, you got to really want to be with me. So Corey goes out and touches Linda Cardellini's boob and then comes back and he's like, I don't want to touch boobs, Topanga. You're the only Topanga for me. I love you. Every other girl is dead to me. And Topanga was like, psych.
I was lying.
Yeah.
I don't dare you back.
Yeah. How dare you do the exact thing I just told you to do and came to the conclusion that I want.
So
fuck off, Corey Matthews.
Is there an episode of Boy Meets World where Sean and Topanga get together or date? I feel like that's an obvious
I don't know. Bros never crossed that.
I know, but you just feel like isn't that an obvious story? Like
maybe they teased it.
Three-parter.
Maybe they teased it at one point. Yeah, right. I can't believe they didn't go there at the end. Like we have nothing left. Right. We have Feeney, who's now not only the college dean.
Feeney and Topanga.
She just loves a singing boy.
Yeah.
Loves the songs. 1776.
I just want a man who reads.
Oh, he's looking for love.
Yeah, that's true.
Topanga.
That episode sucked. And it was boring. It just wasn't even a good episode.
Boring. It was bad. Yes. Bad. Number 3.
Oh, and even his parents are like, no, test the waters. Everybody in his life is like, you should do this thing. And then he gets punished in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Right. And then he doesn't go like, cool, fuck you. I'm going to go date her instead.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
He just continues on the path.
Then
of
he you do have this incredibly Disney World and finds out about the suicidal dolphins.
Yeah, I think that was before this.
No fucking way was that before this.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah,
was
suicidal dolphin.
Yes,
break up and get back together before this.
Corey hired the Hot Boys blimp for her.
Oh, that's right. Don't look up.
Oh, you think that was
His
a
legs
blimp?
sticking out of the blimp?
It was in Orlando. O-Town, baby.
That's right.
Liquid
O-Town.
Dreams.
Shit.
Coming from the blimp.
Oh, shit. All right. Number 3 for me was Boy Meets World alcohol episode. I think it was already on here once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For us, everything we already said. We can just move on.
Yeah, right.
Awful. Number 3, Mark.
The Beach Boys Full House episode. I hated that because of the gratuity of the Beach Boys, who just fucking hung out in their living room. Remember that? And that went on for like 10 minutes, and then they sing to the baby at the end, and that also
fucking pedo Beach Boy.
Pedo boys.
Right. The pedo Beach Boy, who I found out is like a real dick anyway. Like he literally writes songs about like dating girls 30 years younger than him. Also a big Trumper. Downvote on that shit.
Just like a horrible episode. Yeah. That was like the first one we watched. That was the first Full House one. And I remember sitting on my couch and watching it. I'm like, oh, that wasn't very good. And it's like, maybe it gets better. It's got to get better. I mean, we got all sorts of good characters coming up. Kimmy.
Yeah, we got Kimmy. That'll save the day.
Just.
Okay. Yeah, my number 3 was also the Beach Boys episode of Full House.
There you go.
Yeah. Again, just very, very stupid. Like the whole show was about that, right? There was no
right.
Like the plot was they were trying to win tickets to
DJ got tickets, and she was trying to pick which one she was going to take to the Beach Boys concert.
And they were all like trying to
get. The Beach Boys were going to pick her up in a limo, and they drove her to L.A.
Yeah,
dude was definitely a pedo.
Mm-hmm.
That was the other thing.
It was a lot of ground to cover.
They drove to perform at USC Stadium.
Yeah.
It's in the fine print here. Ride in a limo with a beach boy.
Oh.
Oh, they think they forgot the S. No?
Well, let's make best of a bad situation, I guess.
Hi, DJ. I'm a beach boy. Why don't you just bring Stephanie?
Oh, boy.
Oh, no seats, just my lap.
Gross.
Oh, the Beach Boys.
the Beach Boy.
Beach Boy. Pedo Beach Boy. My number 2 is also Full House Beach Boy. So that's 3 for 3.
There you go.
All 3 of us hated the Full House Beach Boy episode.
Fuck that episode.
So we don't need to talk about that anymore. Mark, what's your number 2?
Also Full House. There will be a theme. The prom episode, which is the one where we talked about earlier, where Danny finds out that what's her name is like older than he is, which was an entire B story that just circled the toilet. And then the main story, that one joke was funny. I that's probably the only joke I've ever laughed at Full House, where John Stan was like, who are these people? Like, I was up on stage, I was performing. I don't know who any of these people are. Like, that was good. But like, remember DJ gets like, she gets jealous because she sees Steve make out with like his former girlfriend, or she kisses him or something like that. And then she makes out with like that
guy,
girl's boyfriend. And then she goes to like to a hotel to get gangbanged or something like that. Remember that? Like, she's like,
like she's supposed to go to a hotel party that no one wants to go to,
right? And then like Aunt Becky talks her out of it or some shit. But like, it was just so shitty. Once again, just take a moment and be like, oh yeah, she kissed me. I'm sorry. Like I didn't do that. You saw my hands weren't around her. Like, she did that to me.
Right.
Okay. I saw that happen, and move on.
That's like a theme in DJ stories. It's just like
overreaction.
DJ just overreacts to fucking everything and is almost universally in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like Steve Steve got kissed and immediately like pushed that girl away and was like, no, I don't want this. And DJ being like, oh yeah, okay, Steve obviously rejected this girl, I should be with Steve, was like, well, I'm gonna kiss this other jerk off,
right?
Like, and she was right there too. There's no like,
it happened
right next to it.
Yeah. God, I hate that.
Yeah, that sucked.
Okay.
Is it me? Is it my number 2?
It is you.
My number 2 is the Hot Girls episode of Full House, where DJ where DJ has to eat in a phone booth because she doesn't know how to handle other people.
The sad phone booth lunch.
And then they get all
listens to that thing over and over again.
Yeah, right. What time of the day it is. Yeah, right.
Like, what a terrible fucking episode. And again, is that the episode with the Vicky plot where Danny's 5 months older than her?
No, that was the prom episode. That was the plot with a golf game that went nowhere.
Oh, the fucking golf game. Yeah.
Right.
The golf game.
And they had like they just lingered on that fucking baby. Like it was like 45 seconds of just Michelle sitting in a chair.
Yes, right.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of, we all three of us did the Beach Boy episode. Wasn't that Babies in Boxes?
I think no.
Or was that Christmas?
That was Christmas. Babies in Boxes
okay.
was most definitely Christmas.
Right, so Babies in Boxes
I don't even
not on the
remember
list
a Christmas
right now.
episode of Full House. Oh, where Jesse made it snow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
my
Babies in
God.
Boxes. That so far hasn't shown up. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything other than the babies in boxes in the snow.
Right.
Oh, there's a party and Kimmy sets DJ up
with the wrestling team.
With the wrestling team.
Yeah.
What a nothing episode.
It's a rough one too. Okay, my number one, it's already been said, is the shit terrible Boy Meets World Thanksgiving episode with a horrible ending.
Yep.
Maybe that should have been my number one.
We can't get along. It's just because it's bad, but it's also like, ugh, the end is just so bad.
It's the only thing we've watched where, like,
yes, they don't
actually
ever bring
made
it back.
me cringe.
Yeah,
like, the only thing I could describe as cringe is like, oh,
right. They don't bring
this
it
is
back
not how
off.
people
act.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, oh, trailer park people shouldn't be around other people.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like that's basically what they said. Like these are bad people because they live in a trailer park.
Right.
Bad.
Yeah.
It's bad all around. That's my worst.
And it made the trailer park people the assholes.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What is
like,
this?
right. Like,
it made
them
supposed
to be the bad
out to be
guys.
dicks.
Yeah.
Not even like, I mean, both sides were dicks, and then they didn't come together at the end. Yeah, that's my number one. Hated episode.
Terrible.
Mark, what's your worst?
Mark, your number one.
The Full House episode with the inner monologue and the fucking notes. I hated it when I watched it. Which is once again regarded as the best Full House episode ever.
Wow.
I have never had more of a visceral reaction to such a. The minute that kid wrote that note, the kid who was just supposed to be added into the show, who was clearly meant for more, and then nobody cared about him. The minute that started, I'm like, this is going to suck. Like, I'm going to hate every second of this. And then, like, she picks up the laundry basket and she thinks Danny's hitting on her. And then every single person gets stupider and stupider and stupider from the moment it starts all the way to the end. And then they all just fucking just guffaw it all up at the fucking picnic table at the end. I just hate that episode. Didn't they have a dog, by the way? Where's Comet? Didn't they have a dog? We don't.
Comet has an inner monologue in that episode, I think.
Yeah, yes, he does.
I'm just saying, like, we don't see any of that. That's an episode, by the way. We need to do like a pet episode. There got to be a couple of those laying around.
Oh, that's fun.
Or animal episode.
Oh, there's got to be like a Al brings a dog home episode.
Yeah,
Al had a pig in the first episode.
Oh,
remember?
you're right.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
There
Al
we
had
go.
a pet pig.
That's right.
That's right. But fuck that episode. I hated it at the time. When I sat down here, I really thought that prom episode of Full House was going to take number one just because of that whole Vicky being older.
Oh, yeah. That is the worst storyline for sure.
But I just remember getting that first note being written. I'm like, I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate this. And I hated every second.
I like how now twice that episode has appeared, even though it's supposed to be their best episode. Oh boy. All right, Greg, round us out. Finish it up here.
My number one is the Thanksgiving episode of Full House.
There you go.
Oh
yes. The turkey. Yes.
In our review of that episode, I called it the worst 22 minutes of my life.
Of my life. And I've been with you when you've had like massive like indigestion for eating like wings. So I mean,
that episode is the stone cold worst. It's the one where Jesse's crying in the upstairs bedroom while Joey has a bottle stuck to his mouth.
Yes, the bottle.
And it's like, what is this weird dichotomy of like real emotions and this idiot?
Stuck in a bottle.
Oh, that's you know what? You're right, because Jesse was talking about his sister, right? And it was like that was like not a bad moment. Right. And then there's like fucking Joey downstairs with a Coke bottle, like
yeah.
Put some dumb shit in there. There's too much tears.
That's like all I really remember about it, but just
oh boy.
Fuck that episode, man. I mean, you guys convinced me, and I'm almost annoyed I didn't put it on there. I really hated that Boy Meets World episode.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I listened to the end of all of our episodes, all our top 5 lists to prepare for tonight. We all ranked the Full House one below that Boy Meets World episode.
Really?
Like, yes.
Wow.
Like we all picked Thanksgiving Full House, and then we said the Boy Meets World episode was terrible, but better.
Ooh.
I like how time has
it needed to gestate
maybe,
a little bit for me to hate it a little bit more.
Just blacked out that Full House episode and how bad
Boy Meets World is just a better show. I mean, like the fact of the matter is, Full House doesn't function as television. It's like little idiot vignettes.
Yeah, that episode is so poorly done. It's so poorly executed. Yeah, it's like a bad. It just doesn't make any sense. Something terrible must have happened that episode. I just forgot it.
Blocked it from your mind.
I blocked it out. Yeah. The worst 22 minutes of my life. Can't think of anything worse.
I have been around Greg for some low moments of Greg's life, so that's impressive.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Good
we
list,
did it.
Good list. Very
we did it. Next time,
season 1.
We wrapped up season 1. It was a great season. Can't wait to do more. Starting with Christmas episodes.
Oh yes, all
baby,
right.
We're back.
Now, do you have any do you have any in mind already that you can tease us with? Or
let me tell you this real quick about HBO Max. I wrote the word Christmas in the search bar, and all the Christmas episodes just popped up.
Whoa,
it was Family Matters and Veep and whatever. Anything that had anything to do with Christmas popped up, and I was like, oh, this is fantastic. I can just scroll through this list and pick the good ones. So I'm excited for that. I think we're gonna do a Family Matters, probably hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh, fun.
Cool. Cool.
Depends on if Perfect Strangers is back or not.
It won't be.
I don't think so either. Yeah. So I'm still up in the air. Probably Step by Step is going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be another Full House Christmas episode.
Oh, there is, but it doesn't matter. Do we want to do it?
We have to.
Yeah, right. Honestly, if it's going to fit the theme, let's do it
right now. Do we have to do it right now? We could do other ones.
Oh, that's true. There's more Christmases.
There's other,
but I do kind of enjoy hating it. So.
It's a love-hate. Hate.
I wonder if there's a Making the Band Christmas episode.
we talked about it.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, where they make that album. All right, it's time for plugs. Next time's Christmas episodes. Time for plugs before we get out of here. Who wants to start with the plugs?
Mark, I'm not even looking right now.
Listen, eventually we will get to making another episode of the WCWTF podcast. It is in the making. We will get to it. We will wrap up this series. We will have a period to the end of that sentence. And I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, you can listen to all of our past episode on idiotswithmikes.com. Or you can give us a follow on Twitter as well at WCWTF podcast. I have my mother-in-law is visiting for the holidays, so I wanted to make sure I had all my stuff ready so I can just post it in the morning and then move on and not have to waste anybody's day when I'm at my table in the morning. So I have 40 days worth of bad WCW TF eBay stuff saved, including a Goldberg mask that I'm very excited. I think I might drop that one tomorrow. That's going to be a good one. So give us a follow at WCWTF podcast. We always appreciate any interaction we get, even if you don't like wrestling. Hey, you know what? You can still laugh at goofy pictures and hang out with us. So I appreciate that.
40 days. 40
days worth. Wow. I got some good ones. So
I can't wait.
I am Killer Greg. You can find me at Killer Greg 17 on Twitter. That's it. That's all I got. Mark did the good stuff.
Go to Comic-Con.
I mean, this going to be out before that? It won't be. I was going to pick it.
Right.
It's one, I don't want them to get my money, and two, it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. You should have used your time clock and gone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, everyone hop on your time clock. Go to Comic-Con.
Go to New York Comic-Con. Buy a comic book that's $5,000. See, that's what caused it.
There you go.
Right here.
Boom.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you, time clock.
My plug is listen to the Nation of Conversation podcast, where we also do eBay stuff, which I stole from Mark. But I also make two idiots guess how much stuff costs, and it always costs more than they think, and it's very silly. Nation of Conversation at NationPod on Twitter if you want to follow along to a dumbass shit and watch us retweet Kojima's Bread Club tweets, because that's basically all it is at this point.
It's awesome. It's a great listen.
Which now CM Punk is part of Bread Club because Kojima said something about bread, and he loves bread. You can't follow along. He loves bread and all types of bread, because whatever. And now CM Punk, famous wrestler, is like, I am also in the Bread Club. So it's really expanded. Join the Bread Club. That's my other plug. All right. That's it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh, yes, right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy it. And go back and listen to the Thanksgiving episode if you need more of TGIF Pod.
Even though we just shit on 2 of its episodes.
Go back and listen to why we hated it. That's what
part of it.
But the Perfect Strangers one was the only 3-banger on our list, on our best list. So
3-banger on the best list. All right, just go watch that episode if you buy it on DVD, because you can't watch it on HBO Max.
Yet.
All right. Yet. All right.
Yet.
Thanks, everybody. Peace out.
Season 2 coming soon.